yeah. I mean, not even Ultimate. We're live now. So now that we're live,
fucking Codex. $5 on a day. Fuck.
Can I finally say the gamer word? Chicken nuggets. Man, welcome everyone.
Hello. There's a little slideshow we got going on. A little slideshow. You know what I mean?
What was the slideshow you put together? This was entirely Thomas. I wanted to make some as well, but I never got around to it. 10 on Dave, not the Nuggies.
He's like, come on, guys. I'm trying, you know. I'm trying to get things to look good. Whatever.
That is awesome.
I'm not crying.
I fucking love this slideshow.
Audio's a bit low.
Someone's audio is a bit low.
Which one of us?
Whose? Root for whatever team has more Marvel.
You're not gonna be rooting for me then, Bob. I can tell you right now.
My team has one Marvel.
Both
to me. So he's saying both of our audio's low.
Alright, so I'm just gonna raise both of them a little bit. That should be a little better now.
Turn up your sound.
I am. We're up, baby.
My volume is maxed out, but it sounds like 70% of Wes. So yeah, apparently we're just like really low, but hopefully it gets better.
All right, so
now that you've raised it.
There we go.
We'll see.
I raised us both. We should both be equal.
Codex is a little better now.
All right, groovy.
For sure.
Okay, so there's only one thing to do, is to get in there and restart. Now that everyone saw this amazing slideshow.
No, it was worth it. I do like the slideshow a lot.
Marvel comes.
It's so ridiculous. I don't know why I had fun making it, but screw it.
That's great.
All right, baby, here we go. I'm just gonna set up an online lobby. All right, we're gonna be doing a lot of randoms today, so you know, it's like playing the randomizer. If any of us get fucked here.
Sure.
Now what should the lobby name be? Well, I know. I'm looking to experiment, sweetie.
God fucking damn it.
Hey. It's fine. Why are you judging me? In this current year, in this current time, are you gonna judge me on my alternative lifestyle choices? Bam.
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
Well, I'd like you not to.
Well, I'm American, of course I'm free to do whatever I want.
Oh no! 1 minute, we gotta mute each other again.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
There, you're muted.
It's been a hot minute since everyone's heard my girl voice, but I'm working on it. Like behind the scenes, I'm practicing for everybody. Oh.
Can you not? Can you
I
not
can't,
practice? Is that allowed? All randoms?
All randoms. Already, I love who my first guy is. I'm so happy with who I got. Oh, mirror match!
Virgil. Right? But I don't know how to play Virgil, so I ain't fucking playing Virgil for shit. Fuck that.
I forget how to play Virgil, but I got really good when this first came out. What do you mean transitioning? I'm naturally a woman, sweetheart.
If I'm tryharding, when I know it's like this is just to mess around at first.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Whoa, hold on.
No.
Hold on. Alright, you good now?
Holding on.
You good?
Oh, I'm good, yeah.
We're good? Okay, now we're good.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Oh my god, like every time I call Maya, the fucking internet shits.
Maya, go away.
There you go. I don't remember how to play Spencer too well. Oh, not what I wanted, but that's fine. for fuck's sake. Good. Is that what I wanted? You blocked it, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh shit. Yeah, you caught me. Oh my god. Oh! I wasn't expecting to grab. Fuck. Shit. Oh, I'm good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh well. That's fine too. So you go through that, right? Yeah, that's a kill.
Alright. I'm fucked here, but... No!
A little bit.
This is so unfair! God damn it!
Well, yeah, it's randoms.
No,
It's randoms and
it's like you got
the internet's a little bit shoddy, but you know.
you got peak Virgil. It's the funniest shit. It's like, oh, you have X Factor. Oh, you
Yeah.
have double trigger.
Exactly. I have fucking level 4 X Factor Virgil.
Shin Virgil.
Oh man. Now I'm a little motivated.
Yes, that's one on the list for Dave.
Marvel versus Capcom 3. That's right.
But it's randoms.
The superheroes
Like
are all here.
before the stream, Thomas won the first two because I got 2 characters I had no idea.
And I got
Or I had 2
Ryu
teams I had
twice.
no idea what to do anyway. Yeah, and you got Ryu twice, so that worked
And
out.
I have the greatest woman to ever live.
How'd that work out? Oh man.
Oh, Dave, I swear to God, you picked this on purpose. You're rigging this, so I'm too distracted to win.
I mean,
Ready?
I didn't, but okay. I also have no idea how to play Jill.
Let's go. Let's go.
Does that combo just go into? Oh, well,
Yes,
it does, huh? It
it
just kind of
does.
goes into a grab. Interesting. Not what I wanted to do. Oh, fuck it though.
That's too early, but...
There we go. Damn it! I couldn't continue it though.
Yes! Oh, God, I wish that were me.
God damn it.
Nope.
That works.
Ah, yeah, I have no idea you shield.
And Felicia, I'm like, I don't even know. He doesn't have an off the ground, does she? Probably not. Does she even like have? Oh, what? Oh, you grabbed me out of the air when I was trying to jump.
Yeah.
I don't even think she has an air special.
She does not, to my knowledge.
Felicia. And that doesn't even go off the ground. God damn it.
Oh, nice.
Works too, I guess. Oh, I still have Jill. I forgot about this.
Oh, yeah, I do. I'm gonna play it.
I mean, it's whatever, because, like, you have no idea how to use She-Hulk. You have no idea how to use, fuck. You have no idea how to use, Doctor Strange. Yeah, well, Strange has, like, the fucking spell of Ashanti, which is, like, super busted.
Player 1 wins.
Now, we're just bullshitting around.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah,
It's
one
when we get
one of you.
the real team. Oh god damn it, dude.
I'm
Absolutely bodied. I mean, it's whatever.
I'm just saying, man. It's fine. it's I just kind of just want to. Yeah.
To the world
Fuck.
of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, where the finest heroes assemble. Get ready for the fight of your life.
It's an old Doom, Captain America.
Oh shit! Yeah, Wild Potatoes, we in the fuck zone. We're in the zone, boy.
Belongs to me now.
I wanted to switch to Ryu. Oh, that's fine.
I got the worst character. I hate this man.
For Sentinel? Kind of, yeah. I'm not a fan of Sentinel at all as well. Okay, so I can't do the heavy. I can't pick you off the ground. Damn it. What's really nice about Sentinel is his like normal attacks have so much armor on them.
Yeah. Oh fuck you! Now it's the battle of the spammy characters.
Battle of the what characters?
Spamming characters.
Oh, yeah, like just fucking. Yeah, exactly.
Who can do it
This
harder?
shit.
Who can out-spam?
This shit over and over again. And then fucking attraction if I know what I'm doing, which I don't. Damn it.
Oh, my Sentinel.
Fuck, fuck.
Oh fuck.
Come on. There we go. Ah. Oh, that's a kill.
There we go.
Yeah,
Skin my
that's
ass,
it.
but we did it.
Player 2 wins.
Yeah! Victory! America!
This actually isn't that bad, just playing with random. This is interesting. Trying to force yourself to use characters that you have no idea about. And just run in there and see what happens.
But it's okay. It is okay because I Captain America on my team. That's good enough for me. Yeah, the audio did get mixed up for a second. That's why I was like,
Welcome
oh
to
shit.
the world of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. The world's greatest
It was bad?
all heroes.
I didn't even notice what happened.
Glorious victory.
But it's okay because my team has the leading I want. And okay, so this is the best girls fight right now. We're just give you a little heads up. Only one girl here is best girl, and I think it's fairly obvious who it
Ready?
is.
Fight.
What is it, Chris?
Absolutely. Have you seen the fucking size on that man?
Dodge this.
That didn't fucking... Okay, well... I can't stand Morgan. God damn it.
I don't like Morgan either. Yeah.
That's what it is, yeah. Oh, but... Okay. Yeah, then there's no flight. Alright. I don't know. I'm not Chris G. I can't just constantly, like, Fireball Morgan all day. I just can't stand this character. God damn it. Just Plunger. There it is, yeah, for sure.
Get tentacle.
Damn it.
Yes.
You actually know how to use Shuma? Because that's pretty good. That's not bad.
I learned a
Doing-
little bit
doing
'cause he was
Tremble
the
in the middle of the
DLC
combo?
character. He was the first DLC character, so I played
Yeah.
around with him a fair bit when he came out. But obviously, like, I don't know him well.
Does that work?
Yes.
Oh, how does that not pick off the ground?
Oh, you got me.
But that got lucky though. Oh my god. I know I used to play Iron Fist.
I do not know anything beyond that one.
Tenderizer?
Go away.
There we go. Damn it, wrong one.
Go away.
Been a long time since I played Iron Fist, but I love how you can keep his ground combos going for a long time.
The eyeball has many visual noises.
Damn it. That's not gonna work.
Yes.
Oh shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Damn it! He's fast.
It's fast.
Now I got you.
Oh, you got me. You super got me.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I was trying to do the whole time. Oh yeah. That's what I was trying to do, is have you run into that. She's zip zooping, yeah. Oh man. The combo is drowning out Doom's voice, and it's cracking me up.
It's too intense. The combo's too real. I was fast.
man.
I was zipping. I was zooping. I was zopping.
I play Frank, baby.
No, we're doing random.
If Frank shows up,
Oh no.
if Frank shows up again, then I'll play him more.
Oh no.
You got the single lowest tier character in the entire game, like
Fucking
by far.
Cinco. Okay, I respect the decision. I respect the decision to
I
add.
like Shenko's interesting. They just implemented her like really poorly, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know anything about Magneto at all.
You know, Disruptor.
Yeah, I can. I can just spam Disruptor all day, but that's stupid. Just do this the whole time. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
No.
What about Attraction and Hyper Grab? God damn it. Oh, I don't have invulnerability for that super? Damn. Oh, barely.
Why do you like them big meaty claws?
Fuck.
Why do you like them? What's enticing about meaty ass claws?
That's his medium? Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, there's a mouse on screen. The thing is, with DS for Windows, I need the mouse on screen, or else I will accidentally hit the touchpad. And if I hit the touchpad, I will click off screen.
Oh, so the touchpad controls the mouse.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
It's extremely annoying. I really wish there was a way I could turn it off. Because there's
Interesting.
literally nothing good about doing that.
Yeah. I mean, I see how it's helpful, but if there was an option to turn it off, that'd be super nice.
Fuck.
I thought that Thor has a grab. Yeah, he does have a grab as a super move.
He does.
I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Fuck it. There is, yeah, I see the mouse.
Yeah.
That's really shitty
hey,
and annoying, but
everybody,
it's life.
the mouse. Look at me.
What you have to do is modify your controller where you tear out the touchpad.
Oh my.
Clearly.
Welcome to the world of
Okay.
Hey, welcome, Sticky Rick.
Hey, I got second best girl. How's it going, Rick? How's it going, everybody? I should probably actually formally say hi to people because I'm kind of being a terrible streamer, but you know what? Whatever. It's fine. I'm not crying.
Hey, you do you.
I'm not crying.
You do you. Quick question, how can she slap? I don't even know. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. God damn it. Biggest problem with Iron Fist is he has terrible air gain. And that's an issue for a game where
Every
more
game
than
is him up
the
the
majority.
air.
Yeah, like more than the majority of the cast are in the fucking air. His ground game is really good. See if I can like do some really cheap shit with Strider. Even though I don't really know his character. So I do this and this. And then, yeah, just this all day. Oh, fuck.
No.
Oh! I was not expecting that. That's fucking... Oh. That's fucking good. I'm just like, oh, let me do the broken stuff with Strider. And it's like, nope.
No.
Holy
Save me,
shit.
Spencer.
You press both attack and special at the same time to do the grapple hook in any direction you want. Yeah, like that. It's a cool thing about Spencer. That's what it wanted me to play as him, but I couldn't quite get it. I don't remember Iron Fist combos. Does this work? No, it doesn't.
Oh, I fucked that up. I totally planned that.
Damn it.
No, I can't. Don't lie to me.
Oh, fuck. I can just do Gamma Tsunami and that's it, right? Oh, he fucking dodged it. God damn it. There.
That's a good question. Why doesn't it say Spencer and his wife? That's two characters right there. It's like Nana and Popo.
Spencer and his wife.
It's like Nana and Popo.
Love it. Does it say both Nana and Popo? And well, I mean, it says Ice Climbers, huh? Yeah. It should say both Nana and Popo. I think that would be nice. Foot dive, yeah. I don't think either of us know anything about Dr. Doom.
None of us know fuck all about half these characters. We have one character or two that we know well, and that's about it.
Yeah. Basically. I mean, I have my team that I'm proud of, that I feel like I can do fairly well as. That's about it.
I
Let
have.
me see, what character do I have? Oh, what's up?
I have one guy I'm kind of okay with, and that's about it. No.
I only need one guy.
Piss off!
If you get him to kill everyone.
That's true. That's actually one thing I like about KOF in comparison to Marvel. If we're just talking like team fighters, it's in later editions of KOF, you could choose like, okay, I want one guy, but
Oh, one person and yeah, that's pretty similar to Skullgirls.
ah fuck. This giant head is MODOK. He is a machine organism designed only for killing.
That's because his name's a fucking, what is it word? An anagram?
That's literally what it is in the comics.
No, that's absolutely. I just love like his name is like it's letters and periods. What's that called? I don't. It's not an anagram.
Anagram.
It's like the same thing as CNI.
Initialism.
It is an anagram,
It's
right?
initialism.
Initial,
Yeah.
for sure.
Go away, Scroll Hawkeye.
Oh, did that not hit you?
No.
Oh, God, why can't? I don't know why that's not work. What? So you can't combo crouching medium into crouching heavy? That's so strange.
Acronym. Right, okay, acronym is the one where you say it as a word. I might have blown it, like, I don't know. Let me check now.
Did that
Acronym
bad?
is the one where you say, if you say it as a word, like MODOK, and initialism is the one where you say it as letters, like FBI.
Ah, interesting.
I may have blown out my mic, because my ass is getting blown out so hard.
God damn it. Let me cancel and see if you can figure out the mic situation. You're getting blown out. No.
My ass is getting blown out. I'm like X-Pac. Just X-Pac jumping off the
defaults-
turnbuckle and blowing out his asshole.
Default says, I think if you go into your controller profile, you can set it to be normal controls for the touchpad.
Okay.
Like basically you turn the touchpad into just a button.
Okay, I'll have to do that after the stream then. Yeah, so it should be better now, I hope. A little bit, maybe. Who knows?
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. So yeah, we've basically just been talking about nothing. We should probably actually discuss topics like shit-talking Marvel and or Capcom.
I mean, like, I feel like everything that's been said has been said. And in terms of, like, the conversation around Marvel. What happened in the chat? I'm gonna play Ultra Fight the Kinta? I don't even know what that is.
It's that one he posted on Steam.
Oh god fucking damn it.
We're gonna do it. That's it.
What is it? It's always free. Fucking crappy launcher. Fucking Nova is one of the best characters by far in this game. Like, it's pretty ridiculous.
I've never really played him, but I've seen good shit.
Nova is, oh, fucking, damn, he's already dead. Nova is tournament worthy, for sure. Why? There's my pipe.
Yeah, it's, I think it's, is it heavy forward or charge or what?
Heavy forward on the ground, heavy down in the air. This is like, shit. You're gonna catch me? No, it worked out. Oh my god, yeah, the fucking, the internet lag. This is pretty inexcusable to me, honestly. Like, in terms of like, shit for Capcom's online fighters, the internet should not be this bad, but it is for all their games.
I like this Hagar because this is Final Fight 3 Hagar, where he's got like the bicycle outfit on.
He was like this in Final Fight 3?
Yep.
Because apparently this is supposed to be him from what's it called?
Saturday Morning Strikers or something.
Saturday Night. Yeah. Saturday morning, yeah. The wrestling game.
Yeah. Yeah, Final Fight 3.
Or Saturday Night, whatever. That's awesome. I didn't know, like, they brought that look back. This is the only thing I know how to do with Hagar. That little 3-hit combo. Maya out of here. Hold
That's
it.
it. One combo string that you can super land easy.
That's what I'm trying. There. Oh, that's not it. How do I do that move? God, the lag.
Oh shit! Walked right into that.
Man. Zero's probably the best character in the game.
Zero's
Just
pretty good.
because he can pretty much infinite any character, and it's a true infinite. I mean, any combo that can kill Thor is a true infinite.
Yeah.
Since he has the highest health in the game. Can the lightning loop, it just goes on forever. It's fucking stupid. But yeah, like, how do you feel about, because when Marvel 3 came out, the Marvel movie's already well underway, right?
Yeah, it's this is 2013. Like Iron Man started in 2018. Sorry, 2008.
So it's like the movies had already been well underway for like a good 5 years, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, like 5 years. Would you say you're surprised that there isn't more of an emphasis on characters from the movies?
I'm not, because like this is before Disney really started to hammer in their kind of influence and control on this.
Oh,
Because like Disney,
you know what was
they bought it in 2011. They got the film rights for
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Avengers
say.
in 2000. shit. In 2012. That's when Avengers came out, and that was the first one they made with under the Disney banner. And this came out like this was already well into development back when that happened. So.
Right, exactly. That's a really good point. And of course, that's why Infinite is the way it is.
Yeah, that's because Infinite
well, I mean,
has
that's
the
part of
mouse's
why,
fingerprints all over it. I thought Sentinel had it too, but apparently Thor does. Like, just like point for point, Thor has it. So.
Or has what?
Highest HP.
No, it's Sentinel's HP actually isn't that high. Like it's fine, but a lot of characters have higher HP.
Okay, yeah,
like,
Dan
for example,
Slott is a
think,
bad writer. I agree, Dan Slott sucks, but apparently the new run on Spider-Man is actually quite good.
Damn it. If I do that, I can survive.
You
No,
can
I
survive
can't.
that easy.
Well, I can survive, yeah, but I was trying to do X Factor in time. Just crouch under that.
No, stop it. Yeah, apparently the new run by the new guy. I think the first arc is called like Back to Basics. Apparently it's quite good. Alright.
Talking about the Spider-Man comics?
Yeah.
Stars and stripes. I love this super move. Like the car comes out of nowhere. You know, they actually changed that
Oh yeah,
that
baby.
voice line in an update for some reason.
Serious?
I don't know why they made that change, but I don't know, whatever. Can I do something about that?
No.
No, I can't. Oh my
No,
god, the
Omar.
lag.
This leg. Oh yeah.
That's it. It's over. Oh, what the fuck?
It ain't over till it's over, baby.
Player one wins.
Oh man. No, it's pizza time. Pizza time.
If I don't flip these pizzas.
If I flip these pizzas, Mr. Aziz is gonna flip out. I thought Sentinel had highest HP. No.
Do you think that there's any chance for like now that we're on the Capcom Redemption arc for a legit Marvel 4?
I don't know. Honestly, it's really hard to say. I think it's less to do with you know, the chance of another Marvel game, more to do with how Disney feels about it. How Disney feels about the video game division in general. And this is what I'm looking at it, all right? If I was a Disney executive that has no idea about you know, the video game business and like why certain games are successful or whatever. Like I have no idea why things work. Then as a Disney executive, I'm going to look at fucking Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. They were successful enough, but a lot of people hated them. And you know, it doesn't seem like critically they were that great. Then I'm gonna look at Marvel Infinite. It's like, oh, people seem to really hate this fighting game. You know, that's crazy. But then I'm gonna look at Fallen Order, and it's like, oh, fucking everyone loves this. I guess the single-player games are the way to go, not the multiplayer games. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, fair enough. 100%.
Damn it. I was trying to do is like interrupt that with my own super move, but it didn't work.
Let's go, Firebrand.
That's the way I'm looking at it. Is Disney's going to look at multiplayer games and basically be like, this isn't a venture worth going into.
Yeah. Oh.
Fallen Order like is most likely super successful for them.
Uh-oh.
How did that not hit you?
Don't worry about it.
What the fuck? I'm worried because I'm the
No,
one
it's
who wanted to
fine.
land a hit. No.
It's fine.
It's not.
It's fine.
Should hit you.
That's
yeah.
not fine.
It's not fine.
It's not fine now.
Dead arrow. Yeah, you just spam dead arrow.
No. Spam that.
Oh, that's the funny thing with Sentinel. That's not a special. That's just you
Nah,
spamming
it's just
heavy.
regular B.
Yeah. Oh, is it medium or is it heavy?
It's heavy.
Oh, I was gonna. Oh, that's right. Yeah, on the Xbox controller. Yeah, B's heavy for sure. But yeah, it's like it's so stupid. You just spam one button. I don't know what happened. The lag was so great a second ago. Well, not a second ago, but you know, earlier today.
It was fine like when we did practice runs.
Dive.
No.
That'll hit. That'll land. But this is all I know how to do is foot dive. That'll hit me, right? Oh, it hit you!
I did not know that was actually gonna go through. That's crazy.
Player one wins.
I'm impressed that that lands. I mean, I get that it was definitely way above the bike, but I just assumed the bike's hitbox would be massive because it's a super move, you know.
You'd assume.
Of course, yeah, but
But you can't assume. You got to
it's
do.
whatever. You can't assume when you get the fucking hell.
No, you can't.
When you get the dooms and you start seeing BTs.
Fuck that. The stream is lagging very badly. The stream isn't lagging. That's the thing. It's actually just the game. Straight up.
Yeah, well, it's the game. It's the internet connection between Doom and I, and then
Yeah,
of course
the
like Doom's also
stream
streaming.
is healthy as hell. It's just this is not working.
Marvel 3's netcode is terrible. But God forbid someone's trying to look up a recipe on YouTube while you're trying to play Marvel 3 and you get this. If Marvel 3 just gets a tiny little bit of like, oh,
Anything.
the connection isn't 100% perfect, then you're gonna get this fucking shit. And it makes me so mad. Capcom has no fucking excuse for it. All of their fighting games are like this. You have angered Doom. I love that.
Doom.
Capcom has absolutely no excuse for it. There's no reason it has to be this way.
Oh fuck, that's the best combo I've ever got. That's so good.
I love it. It's so easy to do. It's just
It's just straight up. It's like
fucking-
80-80 as fast as you can.
yeah. Fucking great. Heavy special heavy. Then you go up and you follow it up. God damn it. Ah. I can just do this, right? Yeah, kind of. Oh, you son of a bitch.
No. Get spoiled by Spider-Man. Get spoiled by Black Spider-Man.
That's not what I wanted to do. I don't know anything about Virgil, but I know he has a sick pickup. Aw. Did you just say Doomsy?
Oh, that hurt me more than it hurt
Oh
you.
man. Let's see what I can do about this. Don't just let me try to get evidence. You have to try to stop me. That's not what I wanted. Oh god damn it, that's why. Fuck!
No.
Every move has been choreographed. I don't know. Disagree. Oh my god. Fucking Phoenix Wright's face when he's in that grab animation.
It's so good.
Oh my god. Ah,
Yay!
I couldn't do it. I couldn't get through the lag.
Yay.
Yeah, it's not the stream, it's the game. Like, what we're streaming is what we're streaming, like, okay, what you're seeing is what we're playing through.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Like, if you thought this
It's
game was hard,
fucking
imagine.
terrible.
Oh, no, Rick.
Black Spider-Man,
Rick.
his name is Miles.
No, Rick, buddy. I don't mean Miles. I mean Black Spider-Man.
No.
No, I.
Do they actually?
What?
Do they have Do they have Spider-Man in his Venom outfit in this?
I don't know, but I'm not talking about Venom Spider-Man. I'm talking about Black
Oh,
Spider-Man.
of course. Oh, they do. I just found it. Yeah, it's color 4. They have Venom Spider-Man.
I'm not
Fucking
talking.
gave me Phoenix again.
Look, you guys, you're being too specific, right? I'm not talking about African American Spider-Man. I'm not talking about Spider-Man who's African American. I am talking about Black Spider-Man.
You got the best version of Akuma in any game ever.
Akuma, he's so cool.
Oh my god. He teleported right through. Dude, this thing? There it is.
Stop it.
Like, no damage, but it's fine. I feel like Firebrand does a really low damage, but his combos are insane.
Oh no, he's 100%. Like, if you can get Firebrand going, he's just like fucking nuts.
It feels unstoppable once he gets going. Like, it's really unfair. Fuck this. He's not gonna last. Oh, I didn't even realize Shenko's my third. For fuck's sake.
No.
I can't even
No
do
anime.
anything with Shenko. This is ridiculous.
Oh well, you just...
That's it?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Game, please.
Am I gonna get a kill? I hope.
Game, let me switch.
Oh,
Let
come
me fucking
on.
switch.
I need
Thank
my
you.
switch!
I need my switch.
Fuck.
I can't get sucked in here.
Miyamoto, no!
Damn, you're pretty good at Senko. I hate this character.
I mean, I'm just doing, like, the basic shit. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with Shenko at all. Fuck. And I don't have level 5 meter because I was using my super moves. I can just do this. Oh, fuck. The armor. That's it. Oh, you son of a bitch. This should be fine.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, happy birthday!
How the fuck?
Wow, that was fucking lucky. That was fucking lucky. Oh, man.
Oh, I wanted to get the hype finish. I wanted to get the fucking
What a-
Shun Goku Satsu.
What about Italian Spider-Man? Do you know
No,
how to
I'm
do
talking about
the
Black
Shun Goku
Spider-Man.
Satsu? Italian Spider-Man is pretty fucking funny. It's so stupid. I don't even remember if it's real or if it's
Oh, it's
just
real.
some like nonsense that someone made. It's a real movie.
It's 100% real. Hey, it's
Holy
your favorite
shit.
character.
Who, Arthur?
Yeah.
Arthur's kind of my favorite character. I don't know shit of how to use him in this game, but Arthur is definitely a big favorite. I'm
your boy.
super glad he's in this game. And I'm so glad he's in this game like this. Like, they didn't even try to make him a normal character. He plays very similarly
No, he just
to how
plays
he
like-
does in Ghosts and Goblins. Like, he plays just like his character. What, Italian Spider-Man?
It's fake.
figure it has to be fake.
No. I'm actually really upset.
I mean, there's no way that it's real.
Mirror match.
Mirror match.
No.
He can't even dash.
Go away.
This-
Level 3, air danger. Good.
Fuck this. I'm just gonna put on my armor and run away like a little bitch. Bye.
No.
Fuck. Is that gonna hit? Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Level 3, danger.
There.
Who's? Oh, Zero? That's
Okay,
fine.
that's
Even
good.
though I have
That's
no
Zero.
idea how to use this character.
That's fucking good, man.
Except I have no idea how to use this fucking guy. Is this the move? Yeah, it is. Oh my god. It doesn't land? I know they do it online. Fuck. That's a kill, right?
Oh
Yeah, that works.
Yes.
Damn, that did a lot of damage. Hell, I can't even dash. Oh my god.
Okay, this is bad.
Fuck. Well, it's bad for me because I'm in my fucking boxers.
No.
Still, I have a lot of X Factor though. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're dead. Fuck it. I was gonna say, is that gonna kill me? But no.
Not at all.
That X Factor was not running out. Fuck it. Swiss cheese, yeah. Is that really his super? He runs away?
Yes.
Who runs away? Oh, fucking Arthur?
Yeah.
So what you're supposed to do when you have Arthur on your team, you put on the armor, and then you have him switch out. And while he has the armor on, all of his attacks are powered up. So you keep calling him in as assist. So you use assist attacks, where you just call him in for a second and he like throws out a fireball or whatever shit. So that's what you're supposed to do, is like put on his armor and get him out of there.
Surrender is not in my vocabulary, pal.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Get ready to brawl.
Come get me. Ow, stop it.
Oh, Eye of Agamotto. That's how you do the Eye of Agamotto.
Grace of Hugger. Grace of Hugger. Yes. Eye of Agamotto. Mystic Sword. Daggers of Canuck. Teleport. Shield Slash.
That's how you do teleport. Fuck. I teleported right into your punches.
Level 2.
Fuck.
Danger.
Oh my god. Do you think that oh no, I mean that's a stupid question, of course. I was gonna say, do you think any of the characters they added in this game were influenced by the movie at the time? And like, yeah, obviously.
I don't think many. I think the choice to have
Yeah, not
like Iron Man obviously was obviously Iron Man.
yeah, like he was gonna be in the game regardless.
I know, but like the voice they have, the guy is clearly doing like a impression.
Oh, of Iron Man? Really?
Yeah.
I can kind of see it actually, yeah. What? It doesn't go through? That was so odd looking.
Come on.
And Beautiful Joe is such an excellent addition to this game.
I love the fact that Joe is here. It's so good.
Like just like Arthur, he plays very similarly to how they do in their original game. Like they didn't make Beautiful Joe into like, you know, a typical
like
Marvel
just a
character.
fighting game character.
Exactly. Like he
sorry
moves
for the
at a
audio issues,
very.
everyone. I have no idea what's going on. Usually they're not that bad.
Is that bad? Doom's mic is peaking from time to time. That sucks, man. Ah, that gets me. Fuck. How do I do that one move? That ain't how. So my other guess is this one. That ain't it either. God damn it. Oh well. Oh fuck, you got me.
Yes!
Yeah, that's a kill. Fuck. And a mic check so that everyone's paying attention.
Not while I'm around.
Oh, so like yeah, the mic peaks to be like, everyone wake up.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell's going on today.
Got really loud and now you're blown out again a little. That really blows. No, like really, that sucks. You got really loud. I mean, everyone's saying for a second there, so I assume that it's normalized now.
Yeah, like
What happened to Doom's mic? Yeah. Doomed, your mic is whack.
It's pretty whack. It's pretty fucked, dude. I don't know why. It's like this thing was good for like it was last stream. It was fine.
I call upon the power of nature.
Oh man. Can't shit just work.
I don't know, man.
So why do you think all of Marvel's fighting games have such horrible netcode?
I think no one knows what the hell they're doing. Straight up. That's it.
Because it's not that it's impossible.
No, not at all. It's
Fucking Namco does it just fine for all their fighting games. Never listen to these characters' Japanese voices. So hearing fucking Crimson Viper go like, the end.
it's so fucking dumb. I love some of these Japs. Yeah, they put Crimson Viper in. I don't know why, but here she is. Like, you want to talk influence? You can't tell me that was not an influence from Street Fighter 4 being popular. Like, holy hell.
No, of course. Like they specifically wanted, right? And I don't know why they thought that. They clearly wanted a Street Fighter 4 representative, which is fine. But I don't understand why they didn't go for I don't know, literally anyone else.
Why didn't you go for
Jury,
I don't know, El Fuerte?
I know Jury is like the most popular.
Yeah, like why not Jury?
But I'd rather. This is so stupid. I fucking hate Hagar. It's just that's over and over.
Dave's got the strong one. Alright.
But I wanted to fucking do the super. Oh fuck.
Alright, well. There.
Fuck, I didn't know you could come back.
Are you assuming I knew?
Are you assuming I knew? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
just beating Pipe Birkin over here.
Mike Hagar should just get a William Birkin skin. Oh, that'd be fucking fantastic.
That would have been great, but this was back in the era when no one cared about Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just beaten Pipe. Oh man. Yeah, I don't get it because all of Namco's fighting games are really good netcode. Soul Calibur and Tekken. And those are fucking 3D games.
Yeah.
Like, they have to have more going on in the background. Like, what the fuck? and what's it called? Dragon Ball Fighters. Dragon Ball Fighters isn't perfect by any means, but it's way better than this. Like, this is an embarrassment. And keep in mind, this is the best version of Marvel 3 by far.
Easily.
Like, not even close to anything else. It's insane. And it barely manages to fucking survive. Not just Marvel either. Fucking Street Fighter 4 is basically the same shit, where it's unplayable unless you're on the PS4 or PC.
Yeah.
Even then, it's the same shit as this, where it's like good fucking luck. And Street Fighter 5 is probably their best, but that's not saying much. It's still not that good. Fucking Arc System Works has a fantastic netcode with Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue and what's it called? Persona 4 Arena has really good netcode.
Yeah, exactly. So
like,
why can't we?
Fucking yeah, it's 100% unexcusable, and it really makes me furious. It makes me furious because fucking pipes.
Now I have.
Oh well, now I got the foot dive, though, so now you're fucked.
Oh well, I got this.
Fuck this. Is that gonna kill me?
I got this one.
Oh.
This will.
How'll this go? Yeah,
How?
it doesn't work. Oh, fuck.
I am mad.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna work. That's something that I don't like about Marvel. Marvel 3. The grabs have insanely tiny. Like, I think that move counts as a grab, the one with the car. They have a ridiculously tiny hitbox. Hey, can I pick you up off the ground? I have to do the fucking kick. Oh, I think that. I can do that. And then I can pick you off the ground for that.
It's all down to Phoenix.
Alright, so I'm just gonna do this, and I fucked up already. Oh, god damn it. How do I do that one move?
Uh-oh.
Trying to do it. No!
Wait, hold on.
How do I do that move? That's not it either. Fuck. I'm gonna die fucking around trying to figure out what move does what I want to do. God damn it.
No, stop it.
Fucking Maya.
Don't kill my hat. She's a good girl.
Fuck. She just wants to eat burgers.
Alright, later, Codex.
Fuck. Codex is out of here. Peace out, Codex. Take care. Maya running into Doctor Doom makes me... Yeah.
She tried her best, damn it.
Fuck. The Lariat is definitely, aside from the pipe, Lariat's the most famous move he's got. Back when Nemesis didn't have a nose, yeah.
Okay, so should we just talk about RE3? Because we're probably not going to talk about it at all until it comes out.
Like...
Oh, well, you're fucking
you know,
chill,
I'm trying to Sentinel. Especially now. I wanted to switch to Sentinel, whatever. What are your apprehensions about RE3?
Okay, so it really seems like they have no
because-
idea about what they wanted to do and why RE2 was a success. They had no confidence in it, it feels like. Demo is in a couple weeks here. Doom is at the end of the week, and then the week after that is RE3 demo. So, because I can tell you right now, if the Doom and RE3 demo came out the same day,
You be playing Doom?
I can tell you what I'd rather be playing.
Wait. There's no Doom demo, is there?
No, but Doom is coming out at the end of the week.
That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah,
Wait,
no,
March
for sure.
19th?
I'm actually surprised.
I thought it was the 27th.
Yeah. No, it's coming out like this Wednesday, more or less.
Really? Okay,
Not what I wanted to do.
I'm completely mistaken here. I assumed it was gonna be, it was gonna be on the Friday of a couple weeks from now. That was my bad.
Oh yeah.
That's the Resistance beta. Okay, that's why I'm confusing it.
Oh, yeah. The Resistance beta is gonna be later. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Put it this way. This way, what do you think made RE2 such a hit, and why don't you think they're going to repeat that with RE3?
Okay, so what made RE2 a hit was that it accurately translated everything that was classic Resident Evil into a modern format that people who didn't like, tank controls, pre-render backgrounds, angles, and everything like that, they could play. And the thing is, everything I'm hearing about Resident Evil 3, I'm starting to get the warning signs. Like, oh, we want to be pseudo open world. Oh, we want to have fast travel.
That was the big one for me.
We're gonna have more action focus.
In RE3, the original is more action focused, but I don't think in the way that they're talking about it.
Like, not in the way where dodges lead to auto aims. That's one of the things that.
Yeah.
Because okay.
I don't like that.
Assuming that auto aim, ignoring auto aim for a second, right? I think it's just a dumb mechanic to force into a game, period. But whatever. But
absolutely, yeah.
No. But one of the things that kind of concerns me about it is the idea that they described auto aim as every time you successfully dodge, you'll instantly aim at the head of an enemy. That sounds infuriating.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like control being taken away from the player in any circumstance. And it just sorry, I bumped my mic.
No, it's all good.
It just feels unnecessary. I don't get why. I don't know. And then on top of that, not only does it auto aim, but fucking time slows down. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Just straight up. No, the quick shot from Resident Evil 6 was not automatic. It was automatically aiming if you did the fast version of it, but there was no slowdown. It was just, you got it. And control instantly came back to you. It's the fact that it's an involuntary defensive maneuver. That's what I don't like. Right?
So what you're saying is you don't mind the dodge mechanic, but you don't understand why it has to go into the next step. This fucking auto aim shit is so unnecessary.
My mic is plugged in all the way. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
Is your mic still, because I hear you just fine.
Yeah, apparently, I'm just fine on Dave's end, so I don't know what the hell's going on here. I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm gonna be curious to, rewatch the stream back.
Yeah, I really
and see what,
just to find out what the hell is going on. Oh, shit, you got me.
I am here.
He's trying his best.
Yeah, what Wes brought up, I forgot. That's apparently there's fast travel in the game, which makes no fucking sense to me.
How big is the fucking world?
Real.
And if it's that big,
I don't get
is
it.
it going to be designed? That to me is my personal.
That sucks.
That to me is my personal big concern, right?
And it doesn't. I don't understand why they think it's a good idea to design the game in the way that they're talking about.
Yeah,
damn it.
Here's.
I was gonna say, who in Marvel does this thing where, that lightning attack? Who does that, 3 times? Oh, you know what, Dante? That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you're thinking of my boy.
I'm thinking of Yo Boy. How do you do that move? What the hell? How do you do the fucking Chaos Dimension?
Ow. Ow.
Damn it.
Is it like a Shoryuken motion?
That's what I tried. I swear, I've tried everything. I don't know how to do it. Whatever. That's fine. Is there
no
a Spanish
Spanish
Dante skin?
This came out before DMC Devil May Cry, actually.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god. Can you imagine if this came out after or like around the same time or whatever?
Oh.
And you had well, this came out after DMC4, right?
Yes.
Had to.
Well after.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I'm surprised it's using fucking Devil May Cry 3 Dante instead of Devil May Cry 4.
I'm not surprised because like that's the popular Dante.
By the same token, well, again, maybe it has to do with popularity, but I'm slightly surprised that Nero wasn't in either this game or Infinite.
I'm not surprised.
But again, I guess like the popularity is not
Infinite
there.
was so low effort in all regards.
What a shit show. It didn't have to be this way.
No, it didn't. But this is the timeline we live in now, so we gotta deal with it.
Dude, that's not how you do the move. Is that it? That's not it either. Oh, is that it?
That's
I think I remember the fucking combo finally. Fuck.
PlayStation All Stars had Dante. I forgot. You're right.
Yeah. What a fucking like. I don't know. It's one of those things that oh, Captain America, a character I know how to play.
Captain America's okay. Can we just talk about how tier lists are bullshit because Captain America is one of the best characters in the game?
You're talking about in terms of tier lists or like what you believe?
What I believe. So I think tier lists are nonsense personally in a lot of ways because Captain America has so many good setups. I have no idea how he's rated on the tier list.
I think it has to do with so he has a projectile, but you don't zone with the projectile. You set off, like I just did there.
Look at this.
I mean, I know how to play Captain America, so. But when I threw the shield at you in the beginning, you just block it, and Captain America is slightly open. He's not super open, but you can get in. And if he throws the shield when you're too close, then he's completely open. If you block. Now, if he hits you with the shield, you're done. You're fucked for days. But that's kind of his only, it's kind of his only in. He has to spam the shield because that's his thing. If he doesn't get you with the shield, then it's like, whatever. And so that's a problem. Most characters have an effective zone. Like Zero's effective zone is, you know, the sword slashes, you know? That I'll like do at the beginning. And I can like keep you away with that shit. I can throw more than one, right? Or maybe not, whatever. But yeah, I just do fucking Donkiki all day. And that's supposed to help keep you away. But Captain America's shield doesn't even go across the screen. So it doesn't do much to keep you away. I think that's a big reason for why he's low on the tier.
Fair enough, I suppose. I don't know.
If you do get them with a shield, then they're fucking done. And Captain America's combos are so easy. Like, you'll fucking wreck the guy.
So
I can do that.
Dante.
Go ahead.
Yeah, fair enough. Like I do think like Dante and Trish and Virgil are good representations, though.
Absolutely.
I have to wonder like why they didn't have Lady to like, just have it be DMC3 theme.
Oh, instead of Trish?
Yeah, like that's kind of the weird addition to Trish overall.
And I don't know. You always have to look at it from the perspective of like with Lady, for example. She would just be another zoner. She'd be another projectile based.
That's true.
Do they have enough? Do they have enough projectile based characters? Maybe. I tried to get you with the grab.
Yeah.
Fuck. God damn it. Fuck. I hate Super Scroll.
Eat him.
That won't work. Oh fuck, it's that one. Shit. Well, that's it for me. Oh, he's fast. Felicia's super couldn't even come out in time. And yeah, fuck.
No. Not like
Oh
this.
wait, doesn't Felicia does have an air special? How would it? Oh, I don't remember how it goes. Oh well. Maybe she doesn't actually. I'm probably thinking of a ground move that looks like an air special. Fuck.
No.
Fuck. That works. Fuck it.
Talking about favorite themes, I actually really like the remixes for Wesker, actually. I really like that one.
Wesker's theme is okay. Like, it's not bad by any means. It's just whatever. Captain America's theme is one of my favorites by far. I really like Captain America's theme.
That's fair.
Phoenix Wright's theme is fantastic. You know, yeah, Wesker's is pretty good, maybe.
Oh, actually, wait, no. I got it. It's Trish's, because Trish's is a remix of a bunch of DMC1 music.
Yeah. Trish's theme is really good.
I can taste your fear, and it's delicious. Found a new BO.
And it's delicious.
Are we a mirror
Oh,
match?
what the fuck? We are a mirror match.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
That's so odd. That's crazy.
I actually think I like just the Devil May Cry character remixes in general. Like, I kind of like the Virgil 2 remix for Virgil's theme. The Devil's Never Cry remix is pretty good.
The Dante's theme is really good.
Oh, you want something embarrassing? I have that on my fucking workout rotation.
Not embarrassing at all. I do the same fucking thing.
I need more
No,
power.
I don't want to play as Chris. I'll play Trish.
I actually like Trish in this game a fair bit.
I think Trish is definitely, like, the way she has these traps, if I can figure it out how to do it. There it is. The traps are fantastic. And she's one of the few characters who really has interesting traps. But yeah, and then she can do that. Oh, he fucking caught you! That's so great! Oh, I thought I was gonna go over you. Damn.
No, you're not allowed.
Well, now it's over because I have Chris.
It ain't over till it's
Yeah,
over.
you're done.
It ain't over till it's
Oh,
over.
what the fuck? The lag. Fuck.
Chris, I think, does Chris have the boulder in his level 3?
Oh, he doesn't have any boulder.
Does he
That'd
have
be
him in
fucking
level 3?
hilarious. No, not in his level 3 super. No.
Why are you telling me
There
to
you
eat lead? That's rude.
Fuck. Oh my god, it's because of the lag.
Good shit.
That's it, yeah.
Good shit.
I like Chris. Chris is one of my favorite characters in this game. Chris and Captain America are the two that I'm proud of playing as.
Okay, look. Wes, we went over this. Stun pods are great, but we're
What?
so good at Resident Evil 5. So good at it. We just don't need it.
Chris has stun rod. This is based.
Look, okay.
Oh fuck.
I don't know what to tell you. We're just so good at the game, we don't need it. That's all, man.
Which is fucking hilarious because Chris's stun rod is actually pretty fucking good in this. Like, it's a really good addition to his repertoire in this game.
How many
Oh
times have
my
we had fucking
God.
mirror match characters? Like, only Akuma.
I don't know what the fuck. I was gonna say, yeah, I have Magneto, you have Akuma. I don't know how the fuck this keeps happening. Oh, that's how I do Impact Palm. God damn it. You sure you can?
Eat it.
Unless I can beat your Shin Long, I'll never stand a chance. Get you?
Yeah, you got
Yes,
it.
I did.
I don't want to tase everything. I want to shoot
Oh, I
everything
wanted-
I see.
Mystic sword. Dagger knock. Grace of mystic sword.
Oh, fuck.
I've always thought it's bolts of ball sack, but apparently it's ball fack with an
Well,
F.
what's the difference?
What's the difference?
Well, I mean... Oh, fuck. No.
God damn it. Yeah, how do I... That's not it. I don't know how to do fucking Chris G's combo.
I mean, you're stunned. I mean, you use the stun damage, so...
Oh yeah, the Morgan's missiles are actually pretty good for stun damage.
Let's find out.
I hate that the dash goes into that shit.
Fuck. You can't tase Wesker.
if
Wesker's gonna
I-
kick your ass. Nope.
Damn, that's not what I wanted. Did you say to tase Wesker?
No, you have to knife Wesker. There we go.
But now I have Disruptor. Fuck, I can't disrupt that. I won't get you lower.
Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
Portakay.
That is quick. I didn't think that, like, it goes to maximum vertical so fast.
All I
I'm
gotta say is
surprised.
Portakay. All I know about Darkstalkers.
Native people tased. What is it? Go ahead.
It's Wes saying all I know about Darkstalkers is Morgan has Soul Fist. Well, all I know about Darkstalkers is that John Tailbane is the baddest motherfucker ever.
Which one's John Tailbane? Is
He's
that
the
the
werewolf.
skeleton dude? The werewolf.
It's a werewolf.
Oh, they have Amaterasu's alternate costume is John Tailbane.
That's awesome.
Which is pretty hilarious.
Okay, Morgan or Trish?
Wanted to.
Pick a demon wife.
Oh shit! Well, you have Jill on your team. There you go.
That's true.
So Morgan or Trish for Demon Wife?
Yeah.
That's tough. I'd probably go with Morgan.
Really?
Yeah, it's not even tough anymore. I'd go with
Okay.
Morgan for
I
sure.
think you're wrong. Clearly, Trish
I
is
mean,
the best option.
Talking about like character looks.
Yeah.
As for like actual characters themselves, like I don't know.
No, I mean, looks.
Maybe I'd still go for Morgan. Fuck it. Looks? Oh yeah, fucking Morgan.
No, you're
for
wrong,
me, it's
Trish.
Morgan for sure. I mean, that's fine. If you want to be wrong and you want to tell other people they're wrong, it's whatever.
They are
I'm
wrong.
not gonna judge you too harshly.
I'm judging you so hard right now.
Just throw fucking this shit all day. I got it, hell yeah. What say you now? Shit.
Okay, so actually, I got one. Did Ruben voice Dante in this game?
Ben Langdon?
Yeah.
Sounds like him, huh?
I hope he did. 'Cause that'd be cool.
I'd be kind of surprised if he didn't.
Fuck. I
That
walked
should work,
right
right?
into
Yeah. Yeah, that worked. Hell yeah. About fucking Jill's voice actress, the same as the Resident Evil 5 one?
Probably. I don't know, man. Like, Jill's had so many voice actors over the years, I can't. But there's one Jill to me. There's one Jill to me.
She has the original from RE1. Yeah, she's had like so many voice actors.
Almost every other game changes.
Yeah, because it's that's it, right? That's it. It's RE1, and then RE3, and then what, the remake? The remake after that? And then it's RE5.
That's RE5, then it's Revelation.
But
and then it's this.
She has the same between 5 and Revelations, right? Pretty sure she has the same voice actress
I don't know
between
if it's
5
the same
and Revelations, but I could be wrong.
Julia Voth did not do the voice in Remake. That was a completely different actress.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, so she just provided, what, the model?
Yeah, she was just, I think, the mocap, but...
Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's right.
Interesting.
The superheroes are all here. Who will run?
I mean, I just assumed she would also do the voice.
You'd assume, but nah. But she's still
Where's the Soul
only Jill
Fist?
for
I
me.
don't know.
Oh yeah, baby. And also there's the Remake 3 Jill, which is also an actor and a model.
It's do or die.
Do you think that X-23 is a character I like to play as in this game? I'm not great with her,
I've
but
never had her on my roster.
I know her better than most of the cast. Here we go.
Damn, son. Wasted.
There we go. Yeah, because you can do heavy twice in the air. That should land, right? Oh, it doesn't land. Interesting. That would have been sick if I was just a little bit closer. Fuck. I don't think I can't like reasonably get in there. Oh, there we go. It worked out. Oh, fuck. Should be. No, it's not it. I have time to block. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Ow.
Ah. Oh my god, the lag.
Ow.
What do I do? That's not it. Oh, whatever. I'm dead anyway.
That's what you
Amaterasu has one of the best grabs in the game. It's fucking busted. Oh, this lag.
No, it's good. It's fine. Everything is fine.
There's no problems anywhere. Ever.
No, stop it.
That's not what I'm supposed to do. Fuck. God damn it.
Shiggy.
Oh man, a perfect. No. Not at all. Not with this lag.
Use the leg.
Use the lag to my advantage. Fuck.
Nope.
That works. Fuck it.
Damn it.
Akira Raccoon is such a strange character. In tournament play, it's so common to have people put down like 2 or 3 of those. Even if their opponent blocks them, it forces them into place. It's such a good setup for Rocket Raccoon to have.
I will not be double DSP'd perfect. I don't care if I've lost almost every match. I don't care. I am not DSP, goddammit.
Double perfect DSP, it's your destiny.
No.
I wish I could fight against DSP.
I'm not DSP, goddammit.
I'll fight against DSP in the fighting game of his choosing. Oh man.
I'm not DSP,
Whoops.
goddammit.
Here's the stage. So, talking about Sea Viper, she's a very strange inclusion to me, but I am glad that she's in the game for her moveset. I think she has one of the most creative movesets in this game.
Really?
and the fact that she's the only character that that has EX moves. Like you can spend meter to do like a level 4 special attack. Like one of those, but you can do an EX version. She's just a like surprisingly really fast character. I fucked up. I wanted to pick you off the ground.
I will not be double perfected.
Damn it. I will not be double perfected.
I will not.
Damn it. I don't think that combo works anyway. Fuck. I was trying to fucking knock you out of it. God damn it. Oh, your fucking exploding arrow knocked me out of it?
Yep.
The fuck? Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit and a kill for sure. Hell yeah. Good shit. Oh, Phoenix dies in one combo.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, damn, she lives.
No.
Fuck. Is that a hit? It sure is.
Oh, well. Oh, well.
Oh my god. I have to remember that Phoenix right tripping on the banana. I think it's a banana, whatever. It's an overhead.
It is.
Gonna work?
No.
Oh fuck. God damn it. Should work. That's fucking Wes. Wow.
I think he double perfected.
I think I worked up a sweat there.
MC4 Trish, otherwise Morgan for me. God fucking damn it. It's not even DMC4 Trish. You're just talking about fucking whatever her name is. Like the disguise
Gloria.
she has. Gloria, yeah. Gloria is Trish's alternate costume in this game.
Yeah, but it's inferior. So
DLC costume. I agree, but Wes likes the brown girls. There it is. Fucking Gloria. I'll play Gloria.
She's a 2
just
for
because
1,
I don't know anything about Trish. She's a 2 for 1, okay.
Look.
Oh, fucking hell.
Would be more fun.
Okay, so I love Virgil's reactions to Trish. That's one of my favorite things. Like, he fucking hates Trish.
Actually, has Trish ever... I mean, has Virgil ever met Trish?
On 5, yeah.
I mean, as V, I guess.
Yeah, but that's
But-
basically it.
It just seems so strange to me. It's never really happened. Like, they never fought or anything.
Well, it's because, like, Trish wasn't a thing when Virgil was alive, and when he was alive, he was Nello Angelo, and I doubt they probably interacted much.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right, yeah. That's interesting how it works out. DMC5 is the only time that both of the characters were, you know, that they were in the same, you know, they were around at the same time, was DMC5.
That's true. Okay, they hang out in the party van, but is that canon? Like, Dante and Virgil are in
that's
hell.
obviously not canon.
Like,
Exactly.
I don't think they're leaving anytime soon. Like,
It's obviously not canon. It's just
Okay.
funny.
this is a dumb thing I have, but can I talk about the ending of DMC5 a little bit?
Oh, what do you have to say about it?
Okay,
I'm
so
very
can we
curious.
just say how Trish and Lady are the worst, and their characters are so thrown under the bus in that ending?
What do you mean the ending specifically?
Oh, Dante's gone. Tee-hee, we get his things. It's like he's
Oh,
been your
but I
fucking
mean-
friend for like 20 years, and you don't care? Really?
They did that in DMC4 as well, right?
No.
Didn't they? Oh no, in DMC4 it ended with like all of them doing a fucking pose and Dante with the two guns
Yeah,
breaking
like
open
they're
the door.
buddies and they're
that
going
was
on
4,
fun
right?
adventures, right?
That's right. Yeah, Trish and Lady are just like,
They're
oh,
like,
Dante's gone,
Dante's
huh? Yeah, I
dead?
guess.
Oh, he's dead, he's gone forever? Oh, too bad that he's our friend. We don't care.
Yeah,
It's like,
I remember that. Oh my god, how did that not connect? They're even fucking slowed and
I'm just
everything.
saying, like,
Ridiculous.
God, they're the worst, man. No wonder Dante just wants to hang out with Virgil in hell forever. I'd want to. There's nothing for him on
I'd
Earth.
want to.
His friends suck.
Got shitty friends.
Yeah, his friends suck. They're garbage.
You're going down.
Oh, I'm going down. Oh fuck, you got on the other side. Jesus Christ, the fucking chip. Holy shit. Oh god damn it. No, I'm dead. That's it. Yep. Holy shit, the chip damage. That shit was fucking real.
Be gone.
Okay,
man.
I'm glad I won with Virgil because like I think one of his win quotes are what is it?
Oh, but you know
never
what?
mind.
That's
If-
you have
Yeah,
but you have to beat Trish. But what's the one quote?
It's something like, disgusting wretch, do not show your face to me again. It's like, Jesus, dude, chill.
God damn.
He has no
Virgil's trying
negative
to
opinions
protect
on
his mana.
anyone else. It's only like Trish. It's like, man,
Welcome to the
relax.
world of Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Well, he's extremely defensive of his mana, is what it is.
I think it's more like he has really bad unresolved mommy issues in a different way that Dante does.
Mexico City.
Virgil hates his mom, and Dante loves his mom a little too much.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's kind of like they're both dichotomies of it. Oh. Why am I leopard print? Why would Spencer wear that?
Fuck it.
Maybe his wife liked to wear that, and he does it in her honor?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Spencer and his wife. Oh my god. This lag. It makes me so fucking mad. I would like to enjoy fighting games.
I
Just,
would as well.
I'm not allowed to enjoy fighting games from the biggest fighting game company of all time.
Yeah, it's like, the king is kind of... Capcom's made such a comeback. How did that not? I don't know about that. Oh well. But Capcom's made such a comeback in so many ways, and they continue to not in their biggest, like, probably their most profitable division for the longest time.
Fighting division?
Yeah, like Street Fighter
Yeah.
2 alone.
If we're talking about of all time, it's fighting.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about recent,
Oh, no, it's Monster
I
Hunter.
guess it would be, yeah, a combination between Monster Hunter and Resident Evil.
No, it's
mostly
Monster
Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter World, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone could have predicted it was going to be their greatest selling game of all time.
I
Like,
don't
that's
see why not.
insane.
Like, it always sold well, so it's like, put it on actual consoles, of course it's gonna sell better.
I mean, that's what Wes always said. It's like, oh, people with actual consoles want to play Monster Hunter? What a fucking shocker.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why I jumped. That should have killed you. Not really what I wanted, but okay.
Oh, fuck.
Didn't you parry that? You could be just like Daigo.
Shut up! Whoa, Chun-Li, that is not appropriate attire there.
It's okay, she's Shadow Lady. Nothing wrong with that.
Chun-Li, like,
I'm
know
taking
you-
you straight to jail or an animal shelter.
Kinky.
I like that. That's great.
I'm just saying, Chunners, like, if you want to be the Prime Minister so bad, like, that's not the way to start doing it.
That's a good one. Hey, it worked for fucking Trudeau.
No one knew though.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
You don't start with
Or
it.
he's just trying to connect with the culture. That's all.
Yeah, you know what? Fair. Maybe he just understands it better than we ever will.
Fucking Wes, damn, is Chun-Li wearing blackface?
You got it
Like,
right.
no, Wes.
She's a gone girl.
It's a reference. It's a Gone Guru girl, Jesus.
That's what they are.
You don't get the reference. She's an android. It's from I think Marvel vs. Capcom 1 is the one
Holy
that has
fuck.
Shanna Lady. No, Phoenix has the lowest health in the game, like by far.
I know,
Besides
but, like, that
Phoenix,
was-
it's Strider. No, she fucking dies in half a combo without trying. It's ridiculous. How do I take pictures? There it is. Fuck. Damn it.
Ow.
No. Oh, fucking hell. I'm in the net.
There we go.
That got me. I'm fucking dead. Oh, am I not dead?
How?
Damn. For real, though. Ah. Not really what I wanted, but fuck
It's
it.
fine. It works.
Damn it. God, can I do my... What? Thank you. I'm trying to do that the whole time. Oh, I thought that was your last character.
No.
Fuck.
It doesn't matter.
It's not the move I wanted to do. Damn it. Oh, is that gonna go through?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. It's still not the move I wanted to do, but it went through regardless. Oh man. Full cultural immersion for complete global saturation.
Is Trudeau really Wesker?
Is Trudeau really was? That's pretty fucking great. Oh man.
Spencer's wife.
Spencer's wife is the winner, for fuck's sake. Frank's covered wars, and he's been covered by war. Oh man. Alright, so as long as the netcode allows me to, I'll try my best to body you using only Nemesis and see how that works.
I mean,
'Cause Nemesis, I really like to play as.
you,
Damn, well, there goes the perfect. I will try. Oh, I can block that? Yes, I can.
I mean, like, I will not allow you to get a perfect. At the very
No,
least,
you've already... You got that down.
I will not be double perfected. I will not be DSP.
That's it, right? Yeah.
I will not go quietly into the night.
Oh, shit. Fucking grab. Damn. Well, there it goes. I already failed. No! Oh,
Yeah, Nemesis is huge in this game.
you win. Oh, he's massive, yeah. You win this time.
It's fine.
Marvel 3 was that was my first introduction to Nemesis. I knew he was in Resident Evil 3, but I didn't really know much of his character at all.
No, never had to. No. Oh shit.
Fuck!
No, it's fine. The game's dying. No, Ethan, we're still trying.
Is this reality or is this just fantasy?
I don't know.
What's going on?
1 minute. Let's check. Okay. Okay, hold on, boys.
Jesus Christ. Slideshow engage!
Okay.
Where's Capcom 3 powered by PowerPoint?
Okay, boys. I think
Oh,
we're good.
hell.
I think we're all ready. All right, engage.
Allegedly. Jesus fucking Christ, what a shit show.
I thought it was entertaining.
That was great. Just, it shouldn't have to be this way.
Why can't the fucking Arxis bros get fighting games? It's not fair.
What? What are you talking about?
The Arxis bros can get fighting games, but we can't. It's not fair.
Oh yeah, you fucking like Arc System Works? Yeah. I don't get it. Their fighting games are fantastic. Well, Dragon Ball Fighters can use some work. But compared to this, like, holy shit, dude. Like, this is a fucking joke.
Oh well.
That was painful, yeah.
It was quite painful.
Kinda was. It kinda was. Pretty fucking bad. Oh, that's pretty funny. The goddess of the sun has triumphed over the god of thunder. That's pretty great.
Well, I mean, the sun is stronger than the thunder.
Really like the even if it's just minor win codes and just the endings, I do love the character interactions between Marvel and Capcom in this game.
Oh yeah.
Like it's just the most minor shit, but in Wolverine's ending, he goes to a strip bar, and Morgan is the stripper, and that's it. Like that's the ending. There's not. Oh fucking! I thought I was fucking Deadpool. God damn it.
Nope.
But yeah, that's the ending. It's fucking Wolverine goes to a strip bar and Morgan's the stripper, and that's it. But it's fucking great.
No, stop it.
How do I do that? The running. Fuck. Fuck it, I don't know how to play fucking She-Hulk. God damn it. She-Hulk seems actually pretty good. It's like some generic techno shit, but whatever. Fucking. Oh, fuck.
No.
That was your plan all along.
Was getting caught part of your plan? Of course. We had to ensure Dr. Pavel was not telling you about our super secret clubhouse at the League of Shadows.
The fuck?
I forget
oh, that's right.
Bane's
The
line.
fucking the stage. Bane has a line about the League of Shadows?
It's something like we had to make sure Dr. Pavel wasn't telling us something, and then the CIA says, "If I take that off, will you die?" And then Bane says, "It will be extremely painful."
Extremely painful.
It will be extremely
You're
painful.
a big guy for you.
For you. Well, congratulations.
Oh,
you got
fucking hell.
caught. What's the next step of your master plan? Crashing this plane.
Crashing this plane
With no survivors.
with no survivors. It's a great scene. It really is.
It's so, I love everything's wrong with it. Everything is wrong about it.
I don't care like how cheesy and campy it is. I
love
really
it.
think it's a legitimately great scene.
I love it. It's my favorite thing ever. It's ridiculous.
Dude, that was awesome. I never noticed that there's a fucking bell sound effect when she grabs him.
It's pretty great.
Damn it. How do I...
Go
It's
ahead.
probably medium, isn't it? I bet it's down
Why
medium.
did
Yeah,
Bane
that's what
turn
it is.
German? Because Christopher Nolan loves characters with silly voices.
He was supposed to be German?
I don't know. It just sounds so weird in that game. Nope.
Oh fuck! I thought that was gonna work.
Oh no. Oh, you got
That'll
it.
work.
Now is not the time for fear. That comes later.
戦っているの
What was Bane before? Wasn't he Spanish?
Yeah, he was like Venezuelan or something.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
And actually, the animated series Bane voice is really interesting because, like, almost like all the Arkham games have Bane sounding like, "I am a monster man from Mexico." Rawr. But,
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Yeah.
what. That's how I know he sounds Spanish. It's from the Arkham games.
Capcom 3.
yeah, but then like in the animated series, like he has this extremely deep but like very refined voice. Like, it sounds wrong coming from his body. It's really interesting.
I guess the later movies, well, Dark Knight Rises, maybe they took from the animated series then.
I will post like the one cool clip of an episode from the animated series of Bane because like they didn't use him often because he was kind of new with the comics at the time. But there's one like you kind of get a sense of his voice. It's so fucking cool. It's really a shame that they didn't sound like that ever again because he just sounds like Monster Man now. Well, shit. Okay,
How do
Iron
I
Fist.
do that fucking move?
Iron Fist.
What?
That's extremely
What about Iron
insensitive
Fist?
of you. What will
This
Luke
fucking-
Cage think?
Well, is that supposed to be Luke Cage, but in like Iron Fist costume?
No, it's supposed to be Iron Fist in blackface. Luke Cage.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm so annoyed. I don't understand how to do either of Morgan's other two super moves that she has. Well, I guess one of them's in the air, huh? That's probably what it is. But I don't know how to do her fucking clone super.
I know literally no moves at this point.
A fucking Super Scroll?
Yeah.
Super Scroll's a great character.
I know nothing
It's just I have
about
no
him.
idea what the fuck to do with them.
I wonder why that is. Why is there so much blackface in this Japanese video game? I can't put my finger on it. No, it's okay, dude. We're gonna probably stop in a bit anyway. Makes sense.
Yeah, because this is like such a.
This is
I was
kind of
hoping the
fantastic.
internet would be better. I was hoping the internet would be better.
One wins.
Crashing side, but no, absolutely, yeah,
This
totally
is
understandable.
basically our equivalent of Mayweather Pacquiao. Like, we built it up, but it just didn't go well.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Nah, we'll make a better co-op stream next time, and it'll be fun and cool and stylish.
Welcome to the world
Oh yeah, you want to do
Absolutely,
like
yeah.
you want to pick like actual characters this time?
of heroes assemble.
Oh, I already
I'll
picked
pick
fucking
random,
random. We'll after this, we'll do one more, but then it'll be a real character, and I'll see if I can double perfect you.
No, no, I refuse. All right, Rick, I will see if I can pick that up, and then I will play you. That is what you desire in life.
I thought I was a Kuma. God damn it.
No. Boy,
What fighting game is Rick talking about?
he's talking about Ultra Fight Dakata 2.
Oh god fucking damn it. Yeah, the one that's always free, huh? For fuck's sake. Probably gonna get you.
Nope.
Oh my god, whatever, dude. Get out of here. It's always free. Dive's the only move I know.
No.
Dork. God damn it. I forgot. I have to do medium, forward medium on the ground to pick you up off the ground. Damn it. God damn it. That's gonna kill me. Oh my god, I'm surprised I fucking lived through all that. Fuck. Damn it, I couldn't continue it. Fuck. There we go. Hell yeah. Oh. Nice. Fuck. 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 Oh, so that's the input command for that special. Super, rather. And kill. Oh, fuck. Well, you can't kill me. Oh, fuck.
Oh, skin of my ass.
That was pretty good. Oh, man. Her supers use back quarter circle, back. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Double down and forward. What the hell? I just Googled it. Fuck Morrigan. But I do appreciate you Googling it, Nicole.
Welcome to the world of
Alright, we'll try.
Marvel versus
Alright.
Capcom 3.
You want to do this for real?
Yeah, we'll do our favorite, guys.
Claim to your glorious victory.
Oh no. I feel bad for you, Doomed.
Okay, look.
I feel bad for you, Thomas. It didn't have to be this way.
It's fine. Okay, all I'm gonna say is as long as I don't get double perfected, it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Oh, what? Jill's not there.
I don't want Jill to be harmed. Thank you. I never want to see her in any danger at all. She's a queen and does not deserve such treatment.
Ready?
Sake.
Fight! First attack.
Damn it, there goes my perfect. Fuck. Are you fucked up?
Yes, I did.
Oh, damn it. The fucking lag. That's not what I wanted at all, but it's fine. Oh, god damn fucking lag. Fuck. Oh my god. Not what I wanted, but fuck it. Poor Chris. Poor Chris. Alright, there we go. That's it.
Yeah, it's done.
Useless trap. Do I frighten you?
Fucking Wesker. Oh, I remember Wesker's theme now. Yeah, this theme's fucking rad.
Yeah, it's because it's a remix of like the Final
God
Boss from
damn
RE5.
it. Oh my god.
Okay, now it's
Oh,
over.
no.
That was not over.
Son of a bitch. Oh my fucking god. They both get their guns out.
I was not double perfect.
Oh,
It is
man.
fine.
It's
You didn't
just-
win.
It's just I wish the lag wasn't like this. Fucking hell.
Fucking brutal, Chris. God damn.
Oh, you're finished, Wesker. You're not
not
a
a
god.
god.
You're a joke.
You're pitiful and you're gay.
Oh, Wesker, you're pitiful. And you're gay.
Please stop laughing.
So stupid.
I worked.
I worked so hard on it. I worked day and night.
I'm
You're
gonna
making me
angry.
angry.
It's so fucking good.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, so outside of the little issues here, we had some fun playing the Marvel raid.
Yeah. Pretty much. Man, I'm thinking now with the RE3, they're talking about this fucking fast travel shit. I wonder if it's trying to go in a direction like a Downpour.
Oh fuck!
Where it's
don't
supposed to
even say
have,
that.
where it's supposed to have like little side quests and shit. You're doing fucking missions for other people,
You're probably right.
and it's just that's not what I want. Like that's not what I don't know. It seems completely fucking wrong. Like you said, they don't know what made RE2 good.
I think making this back to back with, well, obviously not from a business standpoint, from just a quality fan standpoint, I think making this back to back with Remake 2 without gauging the reaction to it was a mistake.
Absolutely.
It's because it feels like they made this at the same time, and they decided, okay, we'll make Resident Evil 2 that more survival horror based, and we'll make that the actual horror game. And we'll make this the more action one that fans seem to like, the RE5, 6, and the Revelations games. And we'll play them back to back and give everyone something. But this just sounds like an inferior game just because Remake 2 set the entire world on fire. I think this is gonna kind of blow up in a little bit if it's not actually.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying now. If it wasn't for RE2 being as good as it was, at least people could look at RE3 and be like, it's not exactly what I wanted, but it's fine for what it is. But RE2 was so fucking good that the stakes are so high now.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, it feels like the kind of thing they just had no faith in the actual project, where they decided to kind of double down on action for this one and see where the cards fall. Because I'm gonna put out a tinfoil hat conspiracy time. I don't think Capcom knows what to do with RE8. I don't think they've started production on that at all.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
I think like what they're gonna look at RE7, RE2, and RE3 and see which one is received the best, sells the best, and then they're gonna judge, okay, where do we take RE8? Which one do we use the template?
It's probably gonna be RE2.
It's gonna be fucking RE2.
Like well, actually, RE7 sold really well, didn't it?
It sold like 7 million copies, which is like for like a comeback Resident Evil for a game that was not as high budget. Obviously, it's like RE5 and 6. That is gonzo.
No, that's fantastic.
But then you got like RE Remake 2, where that sold 5 million copies total right now. But that like 3 million of that was in 3 days.
Oh, that's a really good point. I think it's easy for me to forget that RE7 is kind of an older game at this point.
Yeah, it's like
it's been out for a while. Yeah, and fucking RE2 only came out last year.
And RE2 is already reaching that level, so it's like I think RE2, like we could easily see this in like 2 years here being like a 10 million unit seller.
That's fucking crazy to think about, dude.
Yeah,
How the fuck do I close this?
You have to manually shut it down.
I finally did, yeah. I don't fucking play PC games. God damn it. I'm a fucking pleb.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Well, let's put the slideshow up as we talk. But
sure, yeah. I wanted to get out of fucking Marvel because as much as I love the theme music, I'm trying to fucking hear what you're saying.
Yeah, no shit. I totally get it. But yeah, it's one of those things, like, it's obviously, like, I have no evidence for what I'm saying. I have zero evidence for any single thing I'm saying.
Of course. I mean, it's all speculation, which is fine. But it's not without thought put into it. It makes no sense so the two things that make no sense to me that I'm really upset about, making RE3 so close to development of RE2. Like it was immediate back to back. And then worse yet, having a completely different development team. I don't fucking understand why. I mean, well, okay, I understand why. It's because they want to make money.
Yeah.
And, they see the hype behind RE2, and they're like, oh, we have to strike while the iron's hot, So I get why, but from a critical analysis standpoint, is the quality of the game going to suffer? There's no fucking way it's not going to. It's gonna suffer, dude. There's no way it's gonna get out of this unscathed.
I really, really hope that it does. Like, it's obviously the
But
impossible
that it does
at this
suffer?
point, but yeah, it's like I don't know.
Why would they get M2 to be the development team? That doesn't even make sense. M2 is a fantastic development team, but that's not their fort, which it's pronounced fort, not forte.
It's not pronounced Forte? What the fuck?
Not pronounced forte. Forte is a different word, but
fuck?
everyone gets that wrong. I'll link to you a video about that I like, Doomed.
I've been saying this wrong my whole life. I'm having an existential crisis right now.
Yeah, I was the same way until I saw this video. But forte is when you play a musical instrument, and it's when you play it loudly. Fort is when you're really good at something. It's your strength. So, what was the example? Something like Sarah plays the flute, and her fort is playing the forte.
Okay, fair enough.
Strength is playing it loudly.
Defaults.
But yeah, it's fort. But okay.
If they make a brand new Resident Evil, I hope they have it be its own isolated plot, because they've been hanging on to the same thread for a lot of games now. I'm of two minds on that, and here's obviously I agree with the sentiment of Resident Evil's decision to make it one ongoing story. While I respect it, it's kind of showing it's kind of falling apart at the seams a little bit, because they have no main villain. All the main characters are 50-year-olds now. And
they're falling apart.
Yeah, it's like everything's falling apart with the main story. It's like they have nowhere to go with it. And I think that's why they're going back to remakes, to just take the story that they already made and just give it a new fresh coat of paint, new mechanics, new gameplay, everything. But if I had my wish with what I wanted remake, because I remember Dave and I, when we were playing Resident Evil 5 before Remake 2 came out, and we were doing the stream for it, my big wish, I said, for Remake 2 at the time, and I'm going to say it for, I hope, Remake 3 does this, I want it to be a soft reboot, and have some, maybe the halfway point, or the 3/4 of the way through, have a massive shift that just soft reboots the entire franchise, and go from there.
What kind of shift would you have it? Because I agree with you. But what kind of shift? Because, the main plot with the whole Resident Evil stuff, in my opinion, it's basically fucking Wesker injecting himself with the zombie virus in the first game, which was obviously retconned in after the fact. But, that's what sets the story in motion.
I think, sorry.
I was just gonna say, the whole thing with Raccoon City, the outbreak, that's cute and all, but even if Raccoon City didn't have the outbreak, we would still we'd still have Code Veronica. Maybe it would be Claire or not or whatever, but Wesker's still gonna do his stupid shit. If it wasn't for Raccoon City, shit was still going on in other places around the world. The series really kickstarted with the story kickstarted with what Wesker was doing in RE1. Retconned in after the fact, but yeah, if they're gonna do a reboot, it would have to be another remake of RE1, in my opinion.
I don't think I think I can see what you're saying. I don't know if it has to be, and I think there's a very easy thing you can change in Resident Evil 3 specifically.
What would that be, in your
either
opinion?
Don't have Raccoon City get nuked at all, have a full-on cover-up of Umbrella had nothing to do with it, and Umbrella is not defeated by the stock market, or have Or you can have the same thing where Umbrella is not defeated by the stock market because no one gets out of Raccoon City and every character is actually just killed in the nuke. No one lives in the end.
What, like fucking
Jill, Barry, and Carlos all bite it. All of them.
But Leon escaped. Leon and Claire and Sherry escaped.
Leon's a bitch for the US government now. And you can have a remake of Code Veronica go in a weird new direction.
I mean, I'm not against it at all. Mainly because I felt like the ending to Resident Evil 3 was extremely weak. I love how Jill kills Nemesis.
That's great.
And the missiles are coming, and it's like, all right, what do you do now? Like, you're done, right? It's like, nah, fam. Barry's here with the helicopter. Deus Ex Machina. It's like, fuck off. It's so fucking stupid, dude. I hate that. Like, just throw it in there at the last minute. It's like, Barry's here. Everything's okay. It's like, for fuck's sake. I don't know. I would like a different ending. I feel like everyone dying in the nuke, I feel like that would be a really good ending. It'd be unexpected, if anything else.
I don't know, like, obviously, like, I'm just coming up with stuff to talk about, because I had more changes for Resident Evil 2, the direction they could go with that, but...
So, if they were gonna do this idea of, like, totally changing up the series, it would have to be, like, they would have to have started it with 2, at least.
Yeah, and that's why it's
but
like,
they
obviously,
didn't.
I don't think they're gonna do it, but...
Oh, yeah. They're playing it straight more than anything else.
It
I got
almost
a
feels like
message
missed
from
potential.
I got a message from Wiggle. He says he wants to join the chat.
Oh, why not?
He's still here. Invite him to the chat if he still wants to join.
Can't he just join? He has the co-op privileges.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you're listening, Wiggle, you're free to join anytime.
Like,
I'll send
we're just
him a
talking about
message
Resident
as
Evil.
well,
We're gonna
actually.
end the chat in a second here and just talk about Resident Evil a little more. But yeah, end the stream in a bit here. I mean,
yeah, I mean, it's if anyone's listening, if anyone wants to hear us ramble on about nonsense, then you're free to keep listening, ramble on about nonsense. I don't know. How about this? How important is the story to Resident Evil in the first place?
not very, but they keep making it important.
I agree.
That's
actually
weird.
a really good point. You can kind of do without the story, but not for sure default. Oh, I'm always more than happy to stick around.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. We'll stay alive. I just gotta use the restroom. I'll be back in a second here, and then I'll come join you.
Sure. And I sent Wiggle the invite, so to speak.
Okay, groovy.
But yeah, go ahead and use the restroom. But yeah, that's a really good point. Default is not default, but talking to default is a really good point that Doomsay. The story isn't what you play Resident Evil 4. But Capcom keeps making it front and center. So yeah, I don't know. I think Default was the one who said it, right? I hope they make its own isolated plot. I feel like that's what they were trying to do with Resident Evil 7. How Resident Evil 7 is extremely isolated, but then they throw in those hints from the previous games, and obviously the ending is meant to tie it into the Resident Evil universe. Could we have done without that stuff? Could we have done without the ties to the other games? Absolutely could. But if you're looking for an isolated plot, Resident Evil 7 is the closest you're gonna get.
Resident Evil 7 is close. You're gonna get to what?
That's it. You're not allowed to hear.
Fuck.
No, it's Resident Evil 7. I think is the closest you're gonna get to an isolated plot.
That's the thing is, I think Resident Evil 7 is a good example too, because you easily could have made that isolated from the entire series.
Yeah. Like, just don't mention the corporation or whatever they call it, the family, what fucking the organization, blah. Don't
The
mention that shit.
connections.
That's what it is. The connections. Like, fuck off. Don't mention that. I think there's a minor reference to Rockwell Island. We don't need that. Just don't fucking put those documents in, and don't have Chris in the end. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, you really did not need
The
Chris in
only
the end.
No, they only did that as a little quick cameo. Like, oh, it's everyone's favorite character who doesn't look anything like Chris anyway. So it's like, for fuck's sake.
Like, the
But,
weird part of
well,
that too is like, who actually will say their favorite Resident Evil character is Chris?
I do like Chris a lot.
I'm fine with Chris. Like, I'll be honest. Like,
He might be my favorite, actually.
oh no shit. Okay, well never mind. Fuck what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Well, what I love, I think you had the best fucking description by far. He's Dudley Do-Right with a gun,
Yeah.
and everyone around him keeps dying. It's fucking perfect.
Well, that's why we love
I don't know. I
RE6,
just-
Chris.
Yeah, he's fucking. My men are dead because of that bitch. It's like,
And he just
okay.
has this nervous breakdown because every single one of them dies within like a 5-minute segment of a big snake.
I fucking
he
love
just
it.
can't handle it. Just,
Oh, my favorite line in all of RE6 by far is when Piers goes, I'm sure glad Finn isn't here to see you like this. It's like, Finn? I barely remember him.
Who the
What?
fuck is Finn?
We're bringing that back.
It's
Fucking
like,
hell.
didn't
It was
you
Finn,
hate
right?
Finn? Oh no, it was Finn. It was 100% Finn. But it's like, Piers, my
Okay.
man, didn't you fucking hate Finn?
Yeah, it's like, no. Resident Evil 6's story is fucking horrible.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Well, it's a fantastic. I love playing. Well, love's a strong word, but it's a very fun game to play. The story is fucking stupid.
But that's why it's fun.
And then Default says his only issue with 7 is that it plays quite differently, and it really falls apart when you're on the boat. I'm fine with it playing differently. I'm really fine with it playing differently. I agree that once you get on the boat, it's downhill from there.
Okay.
It's not even it's not even downhill from there in the sense that, like, oh, they just shower you with fucking ammo and you can just go crazy. It's like, it's not even as fun from then on.
It's just hallways at that point. You know what it reminds me of after that? It plays a lot like Revelations when it gets to that point.
Maybe Capcom thinks all boats are like that. It's just how it is.
It's just like they design. Yeah, so as soon as you get to the boat in the salt mine, it plays like Revelations 1.
It's such a fucking shame. It shouldn't be like that. Resident Evil 6, the one where you slide. Yeah, slide on the ground, chopping knees. That's the one. Resident Evil 6 is weird. I would not recommend Resident Evil 6 to anyone that wants to play it for the campaign, even co-op. Because I think it's a great game when you get into it, but it's pretty difficult to master the controls. And what I mean by that is the game never really teaches you the finer points. The only way to get good at Resident Evil 6 is just to put hours and hours into Mercenaries mode,
Basically.
and you start to figure out the finer points on your own. I would highly recommend it for Mercenaries on its own, but you know, that's not what people are expecting when they get into Resident Evil 6. It just, I don't know. I think you said it best, where it's like Resident Evil 6 has the best third-person shooter action, only behind Vanquish.
Yeah, I'd say so. Like Vanquish.
Resident Evil
still
6 is
top,
something
but
really special. I gotta play Vanquish. I've never played it,
it's some good
and I'm
shit.
positive. I am positive I'm gonna fucking love it.
Don't play on the hardest difficulty because it's bullshit, but
You said don't play on the hardest difficulty?
Yeah, don't. It's enemies can shoot through cover and instant kill you. It's like, fuck that. That's boring.
Shoot through cover.
Yeah, it's
How
like, fuck that. That's
fantastic.
dumb.
God fucking damn it. I always feel weird discussing games with y'all, since I rarely have ever played these games. I've just seen people play through them. Yeah, it's so like, put it this way. You would probably be more interested in Mistover, for example. I think that's a game you would be more into. So like, you play Mistover and we'll talk about that, or I'll play Etrian Odyssey and then we talk about that. But don't feel weird about like, oh, I've never played any of these games. You have to find common ground.
Yeah.
So like, I've never played Vanquish, so we're not going to talk about it too much. Like, it is what it is.
I am interested in recommend it endlessly and say,
Vanquish.
How about that Vanquish, huh?
For fuck's sake. I don't own Vanquish, do I?
I could probably get it for like $5 too.
Does it have, to your knowledge, does it have any kind of issue on the PS3?
Not to
Frame
my
rate
knowledge.
issue? Like, it should be really fine as is, right?
It's that, but don't forget they're also coming out with the bundle pack where Bayonetta and Vanquish are going to be in it.
That's what I was thinking.
It's like,
if I'm gonna get the PS4, the PS3 version. Well, I'm sorry, Rick, but I'm a console pleb.
Yeah, I got the Steam version.
That's
too.
my own. That's my own fault. I'm always gonna play on consoles. That's just me. But yeah, I'm like, basically I have to decide between the PS3 and the PS4 version. And part of what puts me off the PS4 version is I already have Bayonetta on the Wii U.
Okay, well, never
Like,
mind.
I have no reason to buy it again, you know?
No, fair enough. Then you get
But
the PS3 version.
whatever. Yeah. So I'm sure a lot of people disagree with me, but I'm really hoping that Resident Evil 8 is gonna be just like Resident Evil 7. It's gonna be the same style, the same first-person kind of gameplay, the same kind of pacing. I'm really hoping that's what they go for, because I feel like Resident Evil 7 was a massive missed opportunity. It's just like half the game is pretty damn good. And then the second half is just like, what the fuck is this garbage?
It's fine.
I want them to have another shot at it, and I want them to do it right.
That's what the leaks were saying. Like, obviously, if I could put like 3 quotation marks around the words leaks.
Leaks.
Like,
yeah, but it's fine. Like, what were they saying?
Apparently, they are going for the RE7 first-person style. So, there's that. I personally doubt that. I think it's going to be RE2 third-person. That's just my belief, but
I highly doubt it as well. If I'm a betting man, which I'm not, I'm gonna put money on this. My last guess would be first person, and that's only due to the fact that RE2 was as big of a success as it turned out to be. Like, it would be very strange that Capcom doesn't just triple down on third-person, slower-paced third-person shooter for future Resident Evil games.
I think my last guess would not be first person. My last guess would be like RE3. That's my last guess. There's no way this is gonna land the same way that Resident Evil 2 did. There's just so many red flags with this one.
You never know.
You're right.
Like, I'm really hoping. Okay, I'm hoping beyond hope, but what the fuck, man? I look up Vanquish on Amazon and I get Vanquish extra strength pain reliever caplets.
Well, yeah, man.
I get Vanquish brand Tylenol. Anyway,
that's what you need.
You never know. Hoping beyond hope, maybe the auto aim after dodging and the slowdown, maybe that shit's fucking disabled for the higher difficulties, and that's only on easy mode. Maybe. I don't think that's super far outside the realm of possibility. That's not what I'm expecting, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that could be the case.
Could be. I can definitely see it, but it's like, I don't know. Like, it's going to have to be a wait or see. And if it's just a menu thing, if I can just turn it off in the menu, fine.
What other game had something similar and you were able to just turn it off in the menu?
Phantom Pain.
I know. Say it again?
MGS5. You could turn off reflex.
That's, yep. 100% what I was thinking of, yeah. And the fucking, this RE3 auto aim shit, it's if like just looking at it, it seems so similar to the reflex mode.
I'm really hoping that they just have a menu option to turn it off, because here's the thing, reflex mode in MGS5 didn't make it worse. Like, I turned it off, but it didn't make it worse or better. It's kind of there. This has the potential to actually ruin Resident Evil 3, because if enemies are as, they do as much damage and they do the command grabs like they do in Remake 2, that's the potential for disaster. For every single dodge to lead into that auto aim. What if there's multiple enemies? Can I exit out of this,
Oh, if they're going to do it like that, a simple solution would be during the dodge animation, you hold the aim button and that does the fucking reflex.
I don't think that's what they're doing, though.
And then I don't think so either. And that's what bothers me. That's what I don't like. But that's the easy solution. That's how you fix that. Or like just fucking turn it off in the option. I'm really hoping that that it's a difficulty thing.
Yeah, another thing, it's like, okay, even if that's difficulty, open world. What?
That's I don't know. That's a whole nother fucking kettle of fish. I don't know what the fuck.
Why the fuck would you try that again?
Well, you said again, has any other Resident Evil game been open world-ish?
The closest I can think of, unironically, is Operation Raccoon City, with some of its weird open areas. That's about it. Nowhere tried to be a legit open world.
Oh, dude, that did it for me.
Yeah.
You just knocked the wind out of me. I'm out of here. I'm just
Raccoon City.
I'm falling into a fucking coma now.
You
did it.
Are they actually using that as their influence for the Resident Evil 3 remake? Are you guys mad?
Jesus Christ. On my tombstone is like, he died because he remembered Operation Raccoon City.
And the worst part is, I'm right. That's the closest example.
So, it never entered my mind in the slightest. But as soon as you said that it's not dissimilar, that it's a decent reference for them to use if they're doing this kind of like open world-ish kind of thing, yeah, that would be the game they look to. That and I would say Resident Evil 4, because Resident Evil 4 can be very open in some of the missions.
Yeah, and it's like, the thing about Resident Evil 4 is that even Resident Evil 4, it was still more like custom designed, where there's a lot of care into the actual level layouts.
Absolutely, yeah.
And if they're doing legit open world, this is going to be more like copy paste this asset here and pray to God it works when you just dump a bunch of enemies.
It doesn't make sense. There's no way. It's not going to be open world. It makes no fucking sense. There's no way. They can't make it work. I don't know. Let me look at the fucking chat. You can totes turn reflex off.
Yes, you can.
Same with auto. Yeah. Turning off auto aim actually helps a lot. Yeah. Without mouse aiming. I mean, it helped with me and controller aiming as well. I don't like, even with controllers, I don't like auto aim in general.
Yeah, it's like the stick is
I'm
fine.
a big baby, so Resident Evil 5 had that one boat level with a bunch of islands to visit. Oh yeah, that's a decent example.
Yeah.
That was like the most non-linear level in RE5.
And that level sucked.
Kinda did, yeah. It kinda did. It was that level was basically like 3 or 4 mini levels.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't feel like a full comprehensive level. It's like each island was like a quarter of a full level.
Yeah, and there's
And
just
it's
like
like, all right, I don't
nothing
know.
in between except for the rocket launcher. Woo woo.
But yeah, this is the fucking rocket launcher on the boat.
Yeah, just go grab it
It's
in the
the-
middle of this island.
That mission is pretty interesting example because you can do shit like you toss your ally up and you toss Sheva up to get the treasure you need, then climb back down and like instantly you're surrounded. It's like, okay, just make a pathway, beeline to the boat that's right there, and there you go. That island's done. They can't chase you. What are they gonna do? It's fucking stupid.
I don't know. It's like the more, and you brought this up before we started the stream, and it killed me on the inside. Is the closest
What did I
example
say?
of a survival horror game using the open world layout like they are describing for Resident Evil 3
Oh,
is
yeah.
Silent Hill Downpour.
Yeah.
And now I die.
Now I die. They might chase you, but then you would face the wrath of the stun rod.
If you're a fucking
not our
casual.
opponents. Not our opponents. We face them like men with
Yeah.
magnums.
You need strong wrists to hold the magnum.
Yeah, I really think that the way it's described, semi-open world, fast travel, it feels like they're channeling Downpour. That's not to say that it can't be done well. It's fucking why. I don't know. Especially for a remake of all things.
Yeah.
If you wanted this to be, if you wanted to be an original Resident Evil game, fine, go nuts, perfectly fine. But if you're trying to remake an older game, experiment. Don't make the same exact game, of course, but up to a certain fucking point. Like what they're describing is just fucking, I don't know, it's fucking batshit to me. It's so strange.
It's just like it's open world Resident Evil, and I don't understand. Again, like you said, that's fine. That could be good, but why? Who?
Not like this.
Yeah, I implore you. Who asked for fast travel? Who asked for like this MGS5 auto aim? Who asked for any of this?
Makes no sense. Default saying, how many times did you drop each other off the bridge with the snake pit? Oh, spike pit.
I don't think
What
we
was
did.
that?
I
Oh.
think we threatened it.
I
but-
remember that. That was the same mission that you get the Magnum, right?
Yeah,
And there's that bridge that someone has to hold.
we
Yeah,
threatened
I remember
it.
that now. Threatened it, but
Yeah.
no.
I'm
We
gonna
respect
do
each
it.
other too much. What was I? Fuck, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, so this is what I'm hoping. Best case scenario. Resident Evil 3 is semi-open world. That just means that the first major objective of the game is fixing the tram. Okay, like the train, trolley, whatever.
Yeah.
That's the first major objective.
Just like
just
get
like in the original
gas,
game.
get the engine, all that shit.
So that's your first semi-open world thing is you have to get the 3 parts and, bring them back to the tram and you go in whatever order you want. So that's the first objective. Then who got in the chat? Wiggle probably,
Yeah.
I assume. What's up, Aiden? Welcome.
Live.
Oh, hello. I
You're
was
on
told that it was
stream.
okay if I joined this here stream.
You're
Oh,
on the
I'm
stream, boy.
I won't say anything racist.
Okay.
Keep your gamer words to yourself.
I will keep my oppression to myself.
My oppression. That was good.
So why is the stream so laggy?
It's netcode.
That's Marvel 3. That's Marvel 3's netcode. That's not the stream. That's what Doom and I are playing through. Like that's just how it is online. It's fucking horrible.
Yikers, man.
No, it's fucking unplayable.
Why do
I
you
would
think I quit
never
playing?
recommend.
Why
Yeah,
do
no,
you
I mean
think
just
stopped?
yeah, So you know what I'm talking about. I mean, whether you played it on PC or consoles, like it's like that on every platform. It's fucking unbearable.
Yeah, I used to play it a lot on the PlayStation, not PlayStation, the Xbox whenever it first came out, and I got really, really into it because Amaterasu was just, broken.
Yeah.
Amaterasu's
Yeah, Amy.
super fucking good in that game. Amy.
And then I like her. She's good. And then there's also Super Scroll, which to this day, I don't know how I was decent, but I know that I was. Just somehow I managed to know how to do him, to do the things he do the way he do them.
A lot of characters in Marvel 3 are excellent. Like it's really difficult to think about.
Deadpool.
No, yeah, like it's really difficult to think of a character you don't want in the game. Like if I was to grasp at straws, I could do without She-Hulk.
Sir Arthur.
No, keep Arthur. I don't want to get rid of Arthur at all.
I don't ever. I do. Okay, so listen. I like Shinko. Shinko is a great character that just suffers from a horrible kid. So she's a bad character, I guess, is what I'm trying.
She's an interesting character, but she doesn't like her moveset and her movement doesn't mesh well in this game. Is the problem?
Yeah, the whole basis of her juggling up in the air is just kind of.
Yeah. Well, and her fucking air dash is insanely slow and covers no ground. It's like, for fuck's sake. Like, she just does, like, a slow little walk through the air. It's like, god damn it.
And then there's the my favorite move, which is the one where she kind of, like, grapples up to the ceiling up to the top of the screen and then just swoops down like Spider-Man. Yeah, she's literally a discount Spider-Man. Great. That's what she is. That's the best way to explain her.
Default likes her claws.
I mean, I like Shenko's meaty claws too.
Look, I'm just
saying. I like
Shenko
as a character.
Listen, I like her meaty thighs, but she's dead.
So there's different meaty parts of ladies that you can enjoy. That's all I'm saying. I, for one, welcome meaty shoulder blades. Thank you. A patrician's fetish.
We've got Doomed over here loving that Chris from Resident Evil 5. Huh?
Oh yeah, baby.
Those shoulder blades.
Give me that fucking sailor suit.
I got a fandom for you. It's called 40K.
Warhammer 40K.
Yeah, that's just gonna be eye candy for you, man.
Oh, you know it.
Fuck.
But yeah, we were just talking about RE3 pretty much up to this point.
I can't wait for it, if only because I want to see how just appalling our boy is going to look. I don't know why the name has suddenly
Nemesis?
just slipped my mind. Yeah, Nemesis.
Carlos? Oh, Nemesis? Okay.
Our boy. Carlos isn't our boy. Nemesis is our boy. He's our guy.
He's our guy.
What I was
if our Uwe Boll, that was his name, right?
No, the guy who made the movie was Paul W.
The guy who made the movie so he could jerk off to his wife.
Paul W.S. Anderson.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah, Anderson was the director of the Resident Evil movies, but Uwe Boll made a shitload of video game movies as well.
Yeah, that's what it was. Was it? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's Paul W.S. Anderson is the one who did the Resident Evil movies.
He's the one that's married to what's her face, right?
Mila Jovovich.
Yeah,
the hottest,
Mila
literally
Jovovich.
the hottest woman I've ever met in my life.
Yeah. Okay,
nah.
hold on.
Except not anymore.
Jill's actress in that movie is way hotter.
I think we have two
I'd
entirely
agree.
different tastes in women.
Which is fine. Which is fair. But yeah, I would not look at Jovovich.
I guess I'm just into like Russian that girl women.
Look, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, like, I actually think the actress for Jill in that movie is really attractive. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay?
I have to go see her. I haven't seen her yet in a while.
I think they got a good looking Jill for that movie. I don't like that her hair is black. Like, it should have been brown hair. They should have dyed it.
I got used to it.
It's fine. Like what else can you do?
The missus can wear whatever hair she likes.
And yeah, Sticky Rick saying Yui Bull made the Postal movie. That's probably what he's most famous for.
Wait,
He
he
also
made
made
the Postal
the.
movie?
That's his best movie,
Really?
unironically.
Yeah. Yeah. He also made the Alone in the Dark movies, the House of the Dead movies,
Ugh.
both of which
Ugh.
are fucking
Ugh.
terrible.
Okay, I actually kind of enjoyed House of a Thousand Corpses, so
Well,
I
that's
don't
a
know
Rob
if that was
Zombie
him or
movie.
not. But I know I think
That's-
that's why
that's-
I liked it.
No, House of a Thousand Corpses is fine. Like maybe it's not his best
House
movie,
of a
but it's
Thousand
like
Corpses
whatever.
was House of a Thousand Corpses was Rob Zombie, and there's a House of the Dead movie. Really?
Yeah, it was
I think
terrible.
I've seen it. Like, I think I've seen it because I remember like House of the Dead. I remember being right beside House of a Thousand Corpses because the name and the
Obviously.
old video warehouse in my town. So. And it was funny. I remember watching it and not knowing what I thought about it because I was just a ye tall grass and I didn't really quite understand the movie.
Did you not know about House of the Dead back then?
No, I didn't.
And
I didn't.
yeah, it's just going into it with no reference.
I didn't really get much into my whole cinephile stage until like I got to like 22, and then I really started getting into movies.
Sure. I think that's pretty similar to me. Probably like when I was like 25, 27. That's when I was like, oh, movies is pretty great. I don't know. And then I took film class and went from there.
I like shit when
I never
was,
took
like,
film class.
fucking-
I just remained an uneducated normie.
I was just one of those dumb kids, and like when I was like 12, where I was like, I really like movies. I really like a lot of weird movies, though.
Me, it's been video games my whole fucking life. Movies didn't come into the equation. I mean, like, yeah, I saw movies like, oh, this is neat, but I didn't like really pay it much mind.
For me, like it's
Until
always
recently.
only ever been weird shit, where it's like I need the weirdest shit in any medium. Give me weird albums, weird games, weird movies.
I won't talk about
probably-
my weeaboo phase.
I think everyone's had one. Where anime is the best thing ever. I think everyone's
Dude,
gone
you
through
don't
that shit.
understand. Like, I used to be like 230 pounds and tried Naruto running once. I remember.
Oh, fuck. God, fuck it. You took it too far.
Dude, I was.
Took it to the
this was
extreme level.
before. This was before it became funny to laugh at those people. This is before like it became like a massive thing that it is now.
Damn it.
I know. I'm sorry.
I think the only anime I ever really
The sins I
got
have
into-
committed will never be scrubbed clean.
It's fine. You are clean, my child.
I wouldn't say clean.
The
But
Saint Doom has washed you of your sin of Naruto running.
The Saint Doom.
Saint doomed.
With the power
Well,
invested
if
in
you're
me.
gonna be a saint, I want to be a baron. And
Well-
I want to be able to float in I want to be like gain like 400 extra pounds, get a bunch of tubes in me, and then float in a chair. I need some boils.
Jesus
too.
Christ.
Calm down.
Jesus
Immortan
Baron
fucking
Joe.
Christ.
Harkonnen was truly the most based red pilled of us all.
Calm down, Immortan Joe.
What? I was talking about the original Emoten Joe, which was Baron Harkonnen from Harkonnen. I don't remember, from Dune. You know, fat
It's
boy in
Harkonnen.
chair. Yeah.
Just looking up Baron Harkonnen now, because
Yeah.
I know nothing about Doom.
No, Dune.
Dune.
Dune is like it's a good movie, but the book it's one of those movies where you're just like, yo, man, I like this, but I probably should have just read the book instead, because like the movie, it pales in comparison to the silliness that is Dune.
Really, it's like it more holds back, so to speak.
Yeah, like
It's a David Lynch
I'll like
movie.
Dune. There we go. That's the best way to explain it.
It's fine.
David Lynch
I
did
like
it good
David Lynch
justice,
a
though.
lot.
He did really good justice, but he did it like he made it more serious than the books actually portrayed it as, which was good for the series and good for the franchise. But you know, for those people who are the purists, who are just like, it's nothing like the books.
Well, the thing is, like, even after Dune, like, Lynch made his best movie, in my opinion, with Blue Velvet. So I think it all worked out in the end.
I have never seen that. I really need to see that.
Blue Velvet is a fantastic movie.
Like Felon's seen it, and her friends have seen it, and one of her friends offered to let me borrow it a while ago. I'm talking like 2 years ago or something like that. And I just never took him up on it.
It's good
Because
shit.
they said the same thing you did. Like, one of her friends wanted to be an actor, and she lives in California, and she was just like, "You really need to watch this if you're like a serious movie fanatic. You can't be considered a movie fanatic unless you've seen this movie."
Okay, that's
Blue
that's far.
Velvet.
Yeah, Blue Velvet. It's an excellent movie.
She idolizes like people like David Lynch. I guess like I don't really know a lot about this topic, so I'm just gonna stop talking.
Okay,
That's
Blue
probably
Velvet's
the
a great
best course of
movie.
action.
It's one
Yeah,
of
let's just go with
Lynch's
that.
least weird. So it's the most accessible of his movies, I'd say.
But it's not on Netflix.
Of course,
Oh,
it's. But it might be for me, who is an American.
Dave's American too.
Yeah, I was checking Netflix. It's
Yeah.
not on Netflix here.
Like you, he's American.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget Dave was like right underneath me.
Yeah. I did that to get their trust. Like you, I'm American.
Yeah, Blue Velvet was on
Blue,
Netflix.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Blue Velvet was on Netflix. Yeah, at some point.
Are you guys
Also,
are we still
don't-
loading? We are still loading. This
Streaming? Yeah. I mean, just
No,
for the
the
fuck of
game
it,
is
so
on-
whatever.
Oh, is the game still loading, or did you guys just give up on it?
Oh, we did for like
Oh
2
no,
hours.
we're done with it. It's too much of a shit show to really continue with it.
You guys, you said you didn't like Skullgirls, right, Dave?
Well, I love Skullgirls.
I like Skullgirls.
Skullgirls is fantastic.
If I ever get back into it, we should all play, and then I can proceed to show off my subpar big band skills.
No, it's
Sure.
all about Valentine, dude.
Yeah, have
Okay,
I have
actually, my
Skullgirls.
favorite character has to be Valentine's disgusting. You disgust me. So there's that.
Shut
But
up.
you don't understand the true blessed peacock meta. So
Okay, Peacock
Cock's
is
fuck,
fine.
dude.
Pain Wheel is where it's at.
Painwheel, I like everything Painwheel says. Just everything. And then I also really I used to really like playing Double. Double used to be my thing, and I'm just like, man, I love this character. It's so it's just so goopy.
I think Skullgirls was an amazing fucking flash in the pan. It just worked out so well for them. Well, in terms of like the quality of the game. But then
I mean, if you put your heart
supposedly,
and soul into something, it's gonna turn out at least okay.
and it seems like that's how it turned out.
I met the artists who worked on Skullgirls at a convention one year, and a friend and I just talked to him briefly about like what the fuck happened with Konami, and they said shrug.
I would not be surprised if they couldn't really talk about it.
No, it wasn't even that they couldn't talk about it; it's that they genuinely had no clue.
I mean, what was
Yeah.
it? That they had a musicianist from Konami to help work on the game?
Something like that.
That like Konami wanted like major rights with the game, and that gave them issues trying to port it to other platforms. Like that's kind of how it is, right?
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's been a while.
Fucking stupid. Besides that, if I'm not mistaken, the current issue is that apparently they made a deal with a separate company to make a Skullgirls mobile game, but
What?
they
Excuse.
That's a
yeah,
bad
well,
idea.
Pardon?
there's been a Skullgirls mobile game for a while, and that's doing its own thing. It's fine, but supposedly they wrote the contract pretty poorly. The main thing, like the main troubling clause in the contract is they can't do anything with the franchise anymore unless both sides are in agreement. So the mobile game is doing its thing without a problem, but they can't make a sequel, or they can't make more characters, or they can't do anything with Skullgirls unless they go through this other company. And they're basically waiting for the contract to lapse before they do anything going forward. I cannot fucking believe that story, but I guess for a small company, a small dev team, maybe they fucked up.
Considering who they made a contract with, yeah, I'll believe it.
It's really frustrating that if that's true, it's insanely frustrating that that's why we haven't gotten anything new Skullgirls in such a long time. I don't know how successful it is, but yeah, fucking Skullgirls Mobile has been a thing for a while.
I didn't even know about it. I guess that's just how inconsequential it is.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't think most people know about it, honestly. Like, you have the people who are huge fans of Skullgirls and like, oh, there's so much interesting lore in the mobile game. It's like, okay, whatever. How's the gameplay? It's like, it's a phone, right? So it's not.
That just makes me feel like they're like, that feels like if I saw a mobile version of Bloody Roar.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Bloody Roar. That's how it makes.
That was such a badly good game.
That's how it makes its return.
Get the ninja mole, man.
You just get that fucking Bloody Roar mobile game platformer. Just Commander Keen that bitch.
I mean, Commander... I never expected that's how Commander Keen comes back.
No one wanted it.
Man. I'm looking up Bloody Roar. Who's the mole character? Because I think that's the character I played as.
Byakuya. It's Byakuya.
So long, I barely remember the game, but I'm pretty sure.
Was it Byakuya or Byakura? I don't remember. I think it was like Byakura. He was the ninja. Like, that's all I remember.
It's like Baku Ryu. Looks like that's how you pronounce it.
Bakuryu. Yeah.
I think that's the character I played as, but it's been so long. I barely remember this game. I mean, Bloody Roar was all right. It was its thing. It did fine.
All I remember was you play as Hugo, you drop kick people, and then if you really want to have fun, play as the elephant Ganesha, and then just drop kick everyone. That's all.
It was a fucking elephant.
Yes, there was an elephant.
What the fuck, man? Was this guy a boss? He's a fucking elephant.
Yes. He was a. He was like a mid-stage boss, and you acquired him by beating the game. And then there was the slutty bat. That was my favorite. The not Ivy bat.
It's fucking nonsense. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a pretty slutty fucking bat.
Are furries mistakes?
Fucking Bloody Roar,
and did we create them?
Yes.
Maybe.
Did the 90s create this plague?
Yeah. Kind of, yeah.
See, there's something like I know, like the Down the Rabbit Hole guy has like a video on furries, but I don't want to watch it.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't want to watch it.
No, it's a good video.
For a single reason, is that I know that he himself is a furry, and that invalidates everything he says.
I mean, he doesn't put the fucking furry thing in a good light. Like, he doesn't put it in a positive light. He just describes it as is. Well, maybe he is a furry. Who fucking knows? But I don't think it comes across that way. I don't think it comes across that way in that video. But I could be wrong.
Okay, as long as it doesn't, that's fine. Because
I think okay, so I watched it.
Yeah.
And I remember he's basically he notes how the furry fandom has fallen from like great heights, where it used to be just a very niche thing, to where now it's just a bunch of weirdos being weird and using it as an excuse to be weird.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I think like I was.
Which I agree
always
with. Like, it's
weird.
okay. Like, if you like weird things, like whatever, man.
No, I think if you're a furry, I need you to be gassed. I'm sorry. I'm taking a hard anti-furry stance. I don't care if you don't hurt anyone. You hurt me by existing.
Yeah, I'm not entirely against Doom. Not entirely against Thomas on that stand. It's just I don't know.
Say my fucking real name with this horrible statement I'm making.
I'm sorry.
Thomas.
Sorry.
Thomas, every furry should be gassed. 2020.
Oh, yeah, it's Thomas, only good furry is a dead furry, Ahern. It's just it's my Ben Garrison meme.
Way I
It's
look
alright.
at it, I prefer a don't ask, don't tell stance, and just
All right,
leave it at
calm down
that.
there, U.S. military.
Oh fuck, just it is what it is. I don't need to know it. You don't need to tell me, and we're cool.
I've had that
But
experience
they always
with
have to
people
bring.
in real life where I have like negative opinions of them before I even meet them because I know through like someone else by proxy that they have an interest that I find abhorrent, which obviously I won't say live.
I believe we called that taking things at face value. I believe that's the phrase you're looking for.
Well, Aiden, I'll tell you what I'm taking at face value when the stream's off.
Here we go.
Let me just say I've told Dave in the past, and I hope he doesn't know now, because I'll tell him as soon as the stream's off. But I think I was right to take it at face value.
I don't quite recall what you're referring to.
Jonathan on my
Now see,
Discord's calling back.
now you're just basically alluding to it.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you when the stream's done.
Well,
I gotta pin that. There we go. Now everyone will know.
the hell? Now everyone will know.
Everyone has
See
my
all
stance.
the pins. Go be furry somewhere else. Yeah.
You're not welcome.
I mean, I don't mind. Like, if they just all disappeared, I don't think I'd be bothered. But, you know,
No,
I don't
wouldn't
really
really
care
affect
what other
me.
people do with their lives anymore. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to be a screaming weirdo, go ahead. Just don't come
Exactly. Hey, that's what I was gonna say. It's like you do whatever you want, just do it away from me.
Like, you can even do it near me. Just don't make eye contact with me. I don't care.
Okay,
You
no,
can
that's too
even do it
much. Now
near
you're
me.
just giving them too much leeway.
Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
What I'm just
I
saying
mean, as long as they
is-
don't look at me, get anywhere like actually within my personal bubble, within arm's reach, or spread any of their dirty little juices on me, I don't care.
I'm just saying, like, would the world be such a worse place if we had an open hunting season on anyone who identified as a furry?
Oh man.
I mean, to be fair, they're not like they're gonna reproduce at all. So
Yeah, but they put their ideas out there, and ideas do more damage than genes sometimes.
What's that stupid image? You won the war, but the ideology lives on, something like that.
You can't kill a thought.
Kill a thought. Watch me. No.
You cannot kill an idea. And that is what they have.
Oh, that's what you meant by thought. My bad.
Yeah. Can't kill an idea. No, I mean, you can. Okay, well, I should probably stop because we're about to get into some rated X territory conversation. Oh,
all right,
I'm
calm
kinda
down
sweating a
there.
little right now.
Calm down there, Dr. Evil.
So there's this, like, these people can't fuck around like this. I don't know if this is real or not. I'll download this WebM and send it to you guys.
Download a WebM. Yeah, be careful.
Is this the most red-pilled
Seen some
stream
dark-
on YouTube? I haven't gotten to my opinions on other things, so not yet. But we're gonna hopefully keep that contained.
I want
It's getting in that-
Sorry,
it's
Saps,
getting
if you're
that
still tuned
direction.
into this.
Get in that direction, but I will stop.
Yeah.
Oh, I sent it to Jonathan by accident, but that's fine. He'll like to see it as
He'll
well.
enjoy it. He'll enjoy.
Jonathan's probably the most red pill out of all of us.
Well. Let's see. What are these boys up to?
You can watch it if you want. It's not a big deal. It's just like I saw that and it disgusted me. Like
I'm
people
watching
can't
them.
fuck around like that. Like that's not good.
Oh. Well, they play stupid games. They win stupid prizes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't know what to say, man.
No, dude. Well, I mean, that's about the same as backyard wrestling for me.
Pretty much.
That's literally just backyard wrestling with swords. It's just as dangerous, except instead of beating people senseless, what they do is they accidentally chop off limbs.
Look, backyard wrestling has ICP as a background noise, though. Because we be juggalos.
The fucking, what? The
Fago fountains.
The PS2? The PS2 game you're talking about?
Yes.
For fuck's sake. Oh, man.
Is Dave on the cursed 4chan? I think he's been exposed.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty clear that I'm never leaving.
Don't forget.
There forever. You're here forever.
That's good. That's pretty good.
and your smile is
$3.
$3. I love it.
Poor Ranger.
Oh, fucking hell.
We're just talking nonsense at
Poor
this point.
Ranger.
As soon as the thought murder came up, we kind of started to veer into a very, very nonsensical, silly direction.
It was my fault. Let me ask you a quick question, and then I'll get off because it's 1 a.m.
Oh, fuck.
But we thought about it. We talked about it briefly earlier. Yesterday?
Yeah.
2 days ago? Whatever. What's more important to the history of first-person shooters, and maybe video games in general? Would you say Doom or Quake? And if you can't really answer, like, it is what it is, it's fine. But I'd say Quake is my answer without question.
I thought about it, and I really thought about it. I had an existential crisis. I took a walk on the beach, stared out into the sunset. I questioned my entire life.
It's Quake, man. I swear up and down that it is Quake.
It is Doom. Doom is the more important of the two, bar none.
Okay, so I understand your argument for it because Doom is the predecessor, but here's the thing, though. Quake innovated it. Quake made it into something.
It did not.
Like, yeah, but dude, I swear, like, Quake is just a better game.
I think Quake has things better than Doom, but I'm not talking about the quality. I'm talking about which is more important. I'm not talking which is the better game. Quake is probably a better game.
Well, to be fair, in that aspect, Pong is more important.
But we're not talking about that.
No.
We're not talking about that.
We're just talking about between these two games,
which is the more important of the two. And if I had to force it, I'd say not talking quality, just talking about actual impact on the industry. No doubt in my mind.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
It is Doom.
Yeah, that's
Doom exploded in a way that Quake never did, and even Wolfenstein didn't do. Doom was one of the first games to have, like, even though it was, like, obviously not real 3D layering environments. Oh, excuse me. It had, like, simulated it. It was one of the first games to really push that. It didn't do it first. Ultima Underworld did that first. But Doom exploded in a way that Ultima Underworld never did. That Wolfenstein or Hover Tank and all that shit never ever did. Doom was one of the first games to have, like, an FPS with, like, projectile variants where you had both hit scan and projectile based weaponry. That shit is insane. Doom had there's another thing about Doom. Doom invented deathmatch. Quake's deathmatch is better. Yes, I agree with that. Doom invented deathmatch. Straight up. I don't know, like,
oh, here's the way I look at it. The way I see it is, and like Jonathan said, Doom has more cultural importance. Absolutely, like, that's unquestionable. Doom's importance in the industry is beyond measure.
It is
now,
the Call of Duty.
The way oh yeah, 100%. That is a very good comparison. The way Call of Duty took the world by storm, Doom did it first, without question. Well, what's the insane anecdote that Doom was installed on more machines than Windows
95.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? It's crazy. Now, here's how I look at it. The way I see the evolution of first-person shooters back in the day, it seemed like a pretty natural evolution. It seems like a pretty linear scale. Obviously, id Software was very much on the forefront. Aside from the pseudo 3D that Doom does, which Ultima Underworld did first. But aside from that, I think the really big evolution that Doom had was variance in floors.
Yes.
You know, a verticality in Doom. That was huge for Doom.
Another thing Doom had.
But the way.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. What was the other thing that Doom had?
Another thing for just talking graphics in Doom, lighting. Doom had like pseudo variant lighting.
That was huge. So that's another fantastic one. Yes, and I also love your example of projectile variance. That was another huge one for Doom. Now, the way I see it though, this is all a natural evolution. Maybe Doom is special for doing it all at once, but I think it would have all happened at some point eventually. If id Software didn't make Hover Tank, you know, that was like their first-person shooter, you know. If they didn't make Hover Tank, which led to that fucking one that was kind of like Gauntlet, that was like really goofy, and then that led to Wolfenstein. If id Software didn't make Hover Tank, someone else would have. Someone would eventually make first-person shooters, and I could see it eventually leading to Doom. It would probably take longer, and in that sense, yeah, Doom's really important because it got there really early, and that's fantastic. But I feel like it would have happened on its own eventually. Someone would have just figured out, we should have stairs, we should have elevators, we have to make it faster, we should have hitbox, I'm sorry, we should have projectile variants, we should have floors. It just would have happened. Now with Quake, things like rocket jumping, things like the general speed, projectile variance is one thing. I think weapon variance is even more important. And that Quake had over Doom fucking 2-1. Like, yeah, Doom has pistols into chain guns. It has two different types of shotguns. It has the rocket launcher and the plasma gun. That's cute and all. But you have the needle machine gun that plays very differently from the grenade launcher. Quake had a grenade launcher, right?
Quake's grenade launcher was actually extremely unique, so that's actually a good point. Because what Quake's grenade launcher had,
bouncing it off walls, like that's not a small potatoes. Like that's a big fucking deal that changed the way you approach battles. I just feel like with Quake, it wasn't a natural evolution. They had to deconstruct the whole fucking thing. They had to look at it from another angle and be like, how can we do something really special? And what's a shame about Quake is that it's a worse game overall because you have shit like the first and the final boss, they don't fucking fit. The general pacing of the stages, I haven't played much of Quake, but what little impression I get of it, the general pacing of the stages isn't there the same way it was with Doom. It's just the physics and the weapons in Quake are really fucking special. And I don't feel like that's a natural evolution. I feel like that's a team of artists, if you'll forgive me, but I feel like that's a team brainstorming and really figuring out how, like, what can we really do really differently for this one? Which is insane because Quake was supposed to be something completely different in the planning stages.
Yeah.
So it's just fucking ludicrous that it even came to this point. But that's why I see Quake as really special.
Okay, so I have a slight variance about why I would see Doom as a bigger step up than Quake. Quake, I think just the step up of essentially taking Doom and putting it in 3D is absolutely, like, true 3D. That's insane, don't get me wrong. That's next fucking level. No one else is doing that shit.
Sure.
The reason why I think Doom is the bigger one is because Doom wasn't taking anything. Doom didn't have the closest thing Doom had to a template was Wolfenstein 3D, and playing those back to back, it's not even a fucking contest. Doom completely outclasses it in terms of just the like. I'm not even talking about the quality. I'm just saying the presentation, the technical aspects, the jump in how the secrets worked, how textures were done in Doom compared to Wolfenstein 3D, where it's like they could have multiple colors for levels, which Wolfenstein 3D you could never do. Like it's
Wolfenstein 3D, everything was fucking blue, and then you get to the brown section.
Yeah, and then you have like single color levels in those games.
Yeah.
And another thing Doom had was even the inclusion of stairs at all and moving floors. Like, just even if it's an illusion, yes, I get it, it's not true 3D. The fact that they made that illusion when the only thing they had beforehand was a flat plane. No, I don't know. And to me, the number one thing is Doom happened 1 year after Wolfenstein 3D. Like, it was instant. Compared to Quake, which took
only
a lot more
1
time.
year?
Yeah, it was 1992 to 1993. That was the release from Wolfenstein 3D to Doom.
Fuck.
That's the insane part of it to me.
A month did Doom come out? It's gotta be here. Come on. December 93. So it's like a year and a half. But still,
forget, id Software also developed the expansion pack for Wolf 3D. Don't forget that.
During that time, Spear of Destiny.
Yeah. So it's like a year and a bit at most for Doom.
Man.
And true,
yeah,
a year after that, they had Doom 2. That's still a significant amount of time they had for Quake, which, while I understand like a lot of that was an extremely troubled development, I think the instant turnaround for making Doom and then just setting the world on fire, doing things that, while had been seen before, doing them all at once and doing it simply. The ability to do all this shit and make it simple. Because one of the things, like going back to Ultima Underworld, I like that game, I respect it, but it's really weird to play it. It's not simple and easy to grasp. Doom is the most dirt simple shit in the world. And the fact that they could take all these advancements and make it easy
is
okay. So
pretty
I actually want to say about it. So, I mean, I understand what you guys are saying, and I respect it. But here's the thing: for that time period, wasn't that considered something that wasn't simple? Wasn't simple all they really had?
No. System Shock came out a year later,
I mean,
and it was like a fucking flight sim.
But I'm saying, like, so for that time period, that really wasn't that simple. Like, that was them doing their best.
No. I mean, I'm not saying like it's simple as in it's like quaint or anything. I'm saying that they are able to take all these extremely complicated things, like for the time, like having variant lighting, variant textures, and then just doing it effortlessly.
I got what you.
All at once, putting it all together.
I won't lie, like I do like the things that they do with the lighting and the atmosphere, especially for the Nintendo 64 version of Doom. That was so good. The atmosphere was so good in Doom 64.
That's why it's like, and
Doom 64 for the first time too.
Yeah, it's like, as Jonathan was saying, like with cultural.
I agree with that. The Wolfenstein 3D was one of my favorite ones. But my favorite game of all time is Return to Castle Wolfenstein.
Oh yeah, Return's great. But like as Jonathan's saying, and what I agree with, it's the just for the cultural importance alone. Like if we're just gonna take even the tech advances out of it, Quake never hit the zeitgeist Doom did and Doom has. How many games to this day still are to some degree influenced by Doom? Like without Doom, you wouldn't have Quake, you wouldn't have Halo, you wouldn't have so many of these games without Doom as like the basis.
If we're talking about cultural importance, it's immeasurable. Doom on its own changed the industry, and Quake didn't change the industry in the same way at all, like not even close. But the way I look at it is Doom is extremely special for doing so many things with no real template and doing it all at once.
That's fair.
I think that's it. Like, yeah, I
It's
think
like it really
I
depends
think you
like how
got
we're
it.
defining importance. Like, are we defining like as a game on its own, or it's like what did it advance as a game on its own, or the culture at large? Because for culture at large, like for me, it's no question it's Doom. But if it's just a
It's
game
Doom.
thing, I
It's
can
Doom.
see Quake's argument.
Just like so, like with let's look at the combat. You know, the core gameplay. The combat in Wolfenstein is, you know, cover based pretty much. You poke out of cover, you take a couple shots, you sneak in
Wait,
cover.
which
Once you
Wolfenstein?
realize it's
3D. That's where it's like
yeah,
just
the
everything's
old
hit
one.
scan, poke
Yeah.
out, go back in, just kind of like
Yeah, that's because hit scan was the cancer of that era.
just kind of like
Yeah.
second gig.
For Doom, they have actual projectile weapons. You know, some of them anyway. But you still play it very much the same way. You have a lot more room. You have a lot more speed, and you can strafe around enemies. That's an option, and that's fantastic. But half the game is still played very similarly. But when you have Quake, for example, you can lob grenades around corners. You have a major hierarchy for your different guns. That means more than just damage. Like, you save your different guns not for specific enemies, so to speak, but for specific situations. If it wasn't for Quake, we'd still have, like, for example, we get Halo. Like, okay, this is an extreme example, but you know, we get Halo, but no Quake. Halo's gonna have like fucking assault rifles and shotguns and rocket launchers. No grenades, no really goofy weapons like the plasma gun, no needle gun, nothing really creative, just basic guns, because that's what's worked. And no one's really experimented. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get
No
you.
one's like, let's lob grenades around corners. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of other examples than, you know, reuse the same fucking one. But I
You
feel
wouldn't have
like
jumping,
Quake's
really.
yeah, Quake is the one. I'm sure someone would be like, let's put jumping in, but it wouldn't. Like, would we have rocket jumping without Quake?
No.
Like, rocket jumping is such a ludicrous fucking idea, and it's so good.
Like, it was an accident in Quake,
I don't know.
apparently.
Yeah, no, it was an accident. It was just a fucking an algorithm of you know, there's an explosion, it pushes you back a little bit, and eventually it just turned into, it was like, oh, you can fucking jump with this. Oh, it's pretty cool, and you can get to like totally different areas that way.
Yes.
Um,
And then there's also bunny hopping. It's like, well, how much movement shit would advance?
yeah, yeah. You know, am I able to carry my momentum?
Yes, because like
You know,
at most, Doom had like strafe running, and even that, it's not much.
And speaking of speaking of the influence of Doom on other games, fucking Turok has strafe running, and I fucking hate it.
Don't speak those forbidden words to me.
Listen, I love Turok. I hate strafe
I
running in
hate
Turok.
Turok 2
You
is-
hate
I
Turok?
cannot
Really?
stand Turok.
I like Turok a lot. I think it's a great game. It's just
Don't-
horrible on that controller. If you can play it on PC,
That's
you're
the
gonna have a
problem.
much better
That's-
time. Oh, okay, yeah. The controllers.
Hey
are
guys,
fucking
let's make our
nuts.
debut game and let's put it on the Nintendo 64 controller. What a great idea.
I mean, N64 has a lot of first-person shooters. Like, I don't. It was an age before two sticks on one controller.
An age
It is
for
what it is.
competency.
Yeah. God, can
I
you
I want to watch a video about how the analog controller came into existence.
what, like, fucking in general? Or you're
dual
talking about
stick.
the N64 specifically?
Or the dual stick, sorry.
I mean, from
I
what
wonder
I
who- I-
understand, I could be wrong, but from what I understand, the idea wasn't originally like every game nowadays is left stick for movement, right stick for camera. From what I understand, that wasn't the intention. It was just, I don't know, just have fucking two analog sticks and figure it out. Like Ape Escape was the first PS1 game to use the dual sticks, if I'm not mistaken, and it's not used for the camera. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it is. But I don't know, it just naturally evolved that way because it just fucking makes sense. It's very intuitive to control movement and camera at the same time that way.
I mean, yeah, like I understand the need for it, but I'm just like I'm curious as to the line of thought that was just like,
Got
if
to
we
that
just put a
point.
second analog on this, it'll be great.
That is like that's a good question.
So
actually. I don't know.
no, I don't know the answer, but you know what I'm thinking is I mean Nintendo was the one that got the ball rolling with their one analog stick. And the PS1 didn't launch with any analog sticks. But they look at Nintendo and they're like, "Well, fuck. We need to figure this shit out." But they couldn't figure out a comfortable way to have just one stick. But they're like, "Let's just make it symmetrical and we have two sticks."
That could be.
I feel like that's probably how it turned out.
Actually, this is again. I have no evidence from what I'm about to say at all. But what if it was okay? So in Mario 64 for the N64 for basically like that game's tech demo, that system's tech demo essentially. You have like
Yeah.
the middle analog stick.
A hell of a tech demo.
Oh, it's the best tech demo of all time. But
For real, like holy shit. But go
you have
ahead.
like the regular analog stick for movement, but then you had like the C buttons for camera control, and they had 4 directions for the camera on the 4 yellow C buttons, right?
Yeah.
What I'm thinking is they looked at that and said, okay, people are holding it sideways anyway. Everyone holds that controller sideways anyway. So they have the middle controller in their left hand and the right side in the right hand, and they put their thumb on the C-pad. What if we just had 2 analog sticks, one for the camera, and just mimicked the placement of the N64 at the time?
I like
See that.
That sounds.
I
fun.
see that. I see that and I like it.
It's like, because Mario 64
That is a
already
fun
kind
way
of
to
had
think
that
about it.
layout.
Yeah, it did. It's just instead of a second stick, it had buttons. The 64 is such a fucking mess. I just that console makes me so fucking mad.
I love the
Are
game.
you
shouldn't have to
telling
be
me
that way.
that Nintendo is capable of making a console not even they themselves understand?
It's,
Yeah, fucking Virtual Boy.
Switch? I mean, not the Switch.
Wii U.
Wii U?
What was it? The Wii U.
Yeah.
I love the
I don't know.
N64. It's got a lot of great stuff on it. It's
Yeah.
just I hate that system with
This-
a beating heart.
The thing is that the N64 has great stuff, but having great games doesn't make your system good. It just
Yeah.
makes us willing to tolerate it.
Yeah, I think it's a really good way to put it, because the N64, like some of my favorite games, I really like Pilot Wing 64. I really like Wave Race 64, and they're very simple games, but something about them really connects to me.
Star
And Super Mario
Fox.
64 is like fucking incredible. Star Fox 64, that's on another level. That's an insanely good game. It's just that fucking controller, man. Fucking
And
hell.
fuck, I'll be that guy. Ocarina of Time. I like that game a lot.
No, Ocarina of Time is
Listen
really
here.
good. Yeah.
Your boy's first Zelda game was Wind Waker, so I'm
Wind
gonna be a
Waker's
Wind
good.
Waker fan through.
I think
I remember, like, as a kid, the game I ever played on the Nintendo 64, like, consistently was Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie.
Those
I
games
used
are
to play
great.
this game like without.
I should play them again because I hated them when I was younger. So I don't know.
I appreciate
I
them
do
a
think
lot.
I do think Ocarina of Time is overrated in comparison to the later games. I think Wind Waker is way fucking better. but Ocarina of Time is still extremely good.
I don't know. I'm of two minds on that. I think Wind Waker beats it in a lot of aspects, but if we're talking like just level design for a lot of the dungeons, I think Ocarina of Time at its best moments has it beat.
Probably right. I'm thinking about it.
I mean specifically the dungeons after the time skip. Everything from the time skip onward, those dungeons are fantastic.
Yeah, like the first 3 dungeons are basically tutorials.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, man. The fucking Forest Temple was really good.
The Forest Temple, the Fire Temple, the Shadow Temple, the Spirit Temple, and if it didn't have the boot thing, the Water Temple would also be a great level, but the boots ruin it.
The boots.
Yeah.
The iron booties.
Yeah.
The iron booties.
It's like just having to constantly take them off is just the most annoying shit.
Yeah.
But if you ignore that, and if you just look at the level design and progression itself, it's actually really good.
You know how you know what would be such a simple solution to Ocarina of Time would be to make the boots, the iron boots and the floating boots, make them items.
Yeah.
Instead of this like equipment that you had to go into the menu for. Just put them on the C buttons.
I actually disagree, Jonathan. Like, I agree that the first dungeons are pretty weak in Ocarina of Time. Like, the first 3 are nothing special at all. Especially, like, I actually don't like Dongo's Cavern. I never liked that. It's such a pain in the ass on replays.
It's a pain in the ass, but I don't know. I liked it.
And then Jabu Jabu,
you're gonna
I don't
hate
like either, but
you're gonna hate me for saying it, but I think Shadow Temple is insanely good for atmosphere, but for actual dungeon design, I think it's one of the simpler dungeons.
it definitely
And
is.
there's just not much to it.
It's mostly just like it's a gimmick dungeon, and I like the gimmick, so I'm fine with it. But like compared to the others, it's generally not that great.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a gimmick dungeon.
Twilight Princess
with the floaty
sorry.
boots.
I was responding.
No, I was
to
gonna say like the
chat.
floaty boots. That was the dungeon. Yeah, fucking I enjoy Wind Waker and Twilight Princess more than Ocarina of Time in every way.
Every way.
I feel like
disagree.
Twilight
Princess is pretty good.
I disagree with every way, but I think they are generally better games overall.
I think Twilight Princess has too much focus away from the dungeons. Ocarina of Time has its side quests, and that's great. I think Twilight Princess has too much focus on the side quests.
That's fair. And
Like
fair,
there's story beats. There's story beats you have to do outside the dungeons in Twilight Princess. Like the fucking the Wild West town full
getting
of the
to Goron Cavern is such a pain. The Goron Mines for the second dungeon is such a pain in the ass.
of Time. That's the whole thing where you introduce to the bomb flowers, but it's not anywhere near out of the way as it is in Twilight Princess.
No, in Twilight Princess, you have to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and then have a boss fight, which isn't that great.
Jonathan is saying like Wild West Town and Twilight Princess is the Kino.
It is.
I agree.
But
I agree. It's a great scene. I don't like that it takes away the focus.
It's getting into the dungeon being a dungeon is such a weird decision.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And
I wish just get me in the dungeon. Let me do what I'm here for.
I will admit though, Twilight Princess does have one thing I enjoy is that I actually think its dungeon design is quite good. When you get there, they're quite good.
I agree.
I thought this Goron Mines I think was okay just because the iron boots make you walk so slowly was kind of a pain in the ass, but
I like the sumo wrestling.
oh no, that was great too. That was a good one.
Yeah.
But then you have
I really like the.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say I really like being Spider-Man in the Sky Temple.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Sky Temple, that's a fantastic dungeon. You have the Temple of Time, that's a great dungeon. Honestly, like there's more good than bad. Like, dude, can't think of a genuinely bad dungeon in that game. Whereas like every other Zelda, I can kind of think of some mediocre or poor ones, but I can't really for Twilight Princess. It's a very strong collection.
Yeah, but like you said before, getting to the dungeons, that's what kills Twilight Princess for me.
Yeah.
Have any of you played? I'll do this one, and then I'm going to bed. But since we're talking about Zelda, have any of you played Phantom Hourglass on the
Yes.
DS? Not to
No,
be
I will
confused
never
with
play
Spirit
it.
Tracks.
I've played both.
So I didn't play Spirit Tracks. I must have gotten like 20 to 40% into Phantom Hourglass, and I dropped it. I'm like,
Good.
I'm not fucking doing this. Good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm glad I'm vindicated then. Fucking hell.
It's
What is your opinion? What is your opinion of going back to the same dungeon over and over, like it's some kind of a fucking clever theme, and just redoing it constantly? And you're on a time limit. It's just, I'm fucking over it. God fucking damn it.
You know, the funny thing is, Spirit Tracks is the same game, but they just looked at Phantom Hourglass and said, "Hey, what if we just didn't do that Temple of the Ocean King thing?"
Fucking hell. That's because like Phantom Hourglass is like okay, I'll tolerate it. Like it's not amazing, but it's fine. Like I wasn't a fan of the touch controls, but I can work with it. It's just that fucking Temple of the Ocean King can fuck off. I'm not putting up with it.
It gets worse. The
Jesus.
last run is the worst.
I mean, that's what made me drop it is I think it was either the second or the third time I had to do that temple, and I started realizing how they were designing it. It was like, so they give you a teleporter where you can skip ahead to where you left off, because when you do a real dungeon, more of the temple opens up, and you have to get to the next end of the temple in order to unlock the key for the real dungeon. So that's fine. So when you go back, you get a teleporter to go to where you left off. So I'm like, all right, if I can just rely on the teleporters, then fine. But what you realize is that the time works against you, and you're not going to get a perfect run. Eventually, you have to do the whole thing over again in order to get better time for the later ventures. And I'm like, I'm not fucking doing this. Like, you're basically speed running the worst dungeon in the game, and it's just, it's whatever.
It's
I just
questionable.
wanted vindication. I wanted to hear that I wasn't crazy for
you're not.
hating Phantom Hourglass.
Yeah,
Did anyone like the Phantom Hourglass?
Hate Phantom Hourglass.
it's the Silent Realm 0.5. You're fucking right, it is.
Silent Realm 0.5. What is that?
You ever play Skyward Sword?
No, I haven't.
Do
And I
yourself a
want to
favor
because I
and
hear it's
don't.
terrible. Don't.
Just
No, I have
don't.
to play bad games. I have to know how bad it can get.
Enjoy your 40 hours of repeated content.
So when you say, like, I hear that's the big complaint, that bosses get repeated. Is it just bosses or is it dungeons too?
No, you have three
Jesus
areas in the
Christ.
game. You have 3 areas. You have the forest world, you got the fire lava world, and you got the desert world. I sure fucking hope you like those 3.
And it just repeats, like, what? Do you unlock
times
little
each.
bits? Like, you unlock a dungeon in each world? Or you unlock, like, a new... What is it, like a Metroidvania, then?
They change.
You,
like,
you
there's
get some kind of
state
key
changes.
or
Like,
ability?
you start like in, say you go to the forest world the first time, you do everything there, you go to the dungeon there, yada yada yada. Then let's say you go to the forest world the second time, and this is like after you've done the other 2 areas for the first time. Oh no, there's a flood there. State change, reused assets.
It's just once you progress far enough in the story, like, the whole area changes, but it's still reusing so much of
Occasionally,
what you've
like,
already
it'll
seen.
have
That's
one major change for one of the cycles, and then it doesn't. Then it's just a straight reuse.
Skyward Sword was also like the game that embraced kind of an open world, right?
It's not even,
Skyward Sword hurt you.
it's not even
I
open.
wanted to like it. Everything about Skyward Sword is great, except the game.
I disagree.
Except
I
the
don't
game.
like any of it. Like, I don't like the art style.
The music and the lore, the music and the lore was a good idea. All of it was a good idea until they decided to make it a game. Then it became
even
bad.
the lore I don't like. It's like, okay, hold on a
I
second.
like Fee.
I
like
hate Fee. I want her to die, and every time I slam the
I
Master
like-
Sword
I-
into a wall and it cracks, I'm hurting Fee.
That's what I
and it makes
like
me
about
happy.
it, though. I like how, like I said before, it was the most annoying character in the game got condemned to an life of basically being forgotten. Like, good. Keep it there.
I think one of the things I don't like is that it's like, oh, let's just have Ganondorf show up at the very end. And let's not call him Ganondorf.
Call him Demise, right?
He's fucking Ganondorf. Which one, that makes Ganondorf a less interesting villain. Because, like, oh, he's just cursed. Oh, he's just a cursed object.
So, alright, so what I'm about to say, we're not going to get into this because this is a fucking mess. But that's a similar way that I feel about between Genova and Sephiroth.
Oh, god damn it.
I feel like Sephiroth shadows Genova, and it's like, I don't know. Again, we're not going to get into it, but the way you're describing like Demise kind of ruins Ganondorf in a way. It makes Ganondorf a less interesting character because this is apparently his origin. That's what I feel like. I feel like Sephiroth shadows Genova and makes Genova a less interesting character.
When you finish
Whatever.
Chrono Trigger, there's going to be a moment at Chrono Trigger where I can talk about a little more my thoughts on what I think Sephiroth and Genova's connection is. But it requires me to talk about Chrono Trigger because, like, both those games are supposed to be FF7. So
I was reading up on that, yeah, that Chrono Trigger, Parasite Eve, and FF7, they borrowed a lot from each other.
and Xenogears.
I guess Parasite Eve, it was... And Xenogears too? What the
All of
fuck? Jesus Christ. I guess Parasite Eve, the main thing was like the New York setting. But I don't know. I find that crazy.
Yeah, it's Jonathan just brought up that whole I coveted that wind, I suppose. Like, you know, kind of giving Ganondorf something of a motivation. Oh, just throw that in the fucking garbage. He's actually just a cursed evil demon. Fuck that. Fuck motivation. He's just an asshole.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Wind Waker,
Remember
right?
when we said
the
we weren't
ending?
gonna get into it?
Oh no, we weren't gonna get into Final Fantasy VII. That's different.
Remember
Final
when you said
Fantasy
you were going to
VII.
bed?
Alright, Aiden,
yeah, I
Aiden,
know.
we
I
are
should.
planning on talking about FF7 eventually here. We're going to talk about it for like 5 fucking hours straight.
Trust me, man. I want to sit down and talk about Chrono Trigger as much as the next red-blooded American, but
No, yeah, you're right. I should be going to bed. It is late as hell.
Oh, we're doing this like we played for like 2 hours. That's like 3.5 hours, just an hour and a half. Just here shitting on fucking RE3, Chrono Trigger, and FF7.
It's a good time.
I'm having a great time.
I feel like I have more to talk about, but I won't.
Yeah,
I'll go to bed.
Obviously, like if
I'm
you
outta
just
here.
want to like get on fucking voice chat tomorrow, I'm down. Like all my classes are canceled, my gym is canceled, my work is now up in the air.
the borders are closed.
I'm reading some scary shit right now. It's like, oh, I might not have a job for the next 2 weeks.
If you're doing security, I think that they're just gonna make you have to do like you're gonna do like shift work.
I work in a bar.
Something like that. Oh yeah, you ain't gonna have a job.
Oh, I'm fucked.
That's
Don't
shitty,
worry.
because the
I'm
bar's
pretty sure
office
you
are not
can,
gonna
you
get
can get
customers.
Social Security off of that.
Yeah, probably, but it's like I have another one I technically could probably take shifts for, so I'm obviously not in like a bad position, but like shit.
Imagine me. I work in a hospital.
I think what they have to do is what they're gonna have to do, like the government, they got to figure out some way to, I don't know, just give people money. I don't know how, but they got to figure something out, because it doesn't make sense for people to be out of the job outside of their own power.
Yeah.
You know, they need to. I don't know. It's the same shit in the U.S. I don't think it's as bad. I don't think it's as bad as in Canada because the U.S. is like so much larger. Like people can go places. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass right
Yeah,
now,
like
but I figured
Rick,
like Canada feels like a smaller
here.
place.
Canada's not. It's just we don't use most of our land. Most of us live at the southern border, but because like almost everything like 100 kilometers north of the border, or
Yeah.
like 150 like whatever miles north of the border, people just don't really live. So we're all like
It's fucking
stuffed.
uninhabitable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's just forest or it's nothing.
I like how the people from Washington were all trying to sneak across the border into Canada. That gave me a good laugh.
Yeah, so
it's a
Rick's
smart
in
move.
the same boat
I
I
don't
am.
know.
Sounds like. I really.
I don't know.
Like you guys thought you could escape this? I don't think so. Canada might be the holy ground, but it's because it's cold and literally no other reason.
Okay, like I'm probably just gonna have to wear like unironically a fucking hazmat suit or some shit and just like raid places now.
I guess all those Russian memes will be good for you, huh?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to pull out the SKS, put on the gas mask, and run around screaming "Shiki Briki Damka."
SKS shoots 9mm and 22, right?
No, SKS shoots 7.6239.
Yeah, yes.
I shoot the AK round. I'm ready, baby.
Oh man.
All
Hey,
right, I'm going
stop
to
that!
bed.
I'm not living lice.
I'm here.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, we should probably stop. But I'm not
Sure.
living lice. That's my official stance.
Peace out, y'all.
All right.
Good
Everyone.
night, Aiden. You are the lice living in the hair of the U.S. For fuck's sake. Oh, that's a good one.
Blow out soon, fellow stalker.
Really? When?
Now.
Oh,
so
man.
I hope everyone doesn't get infected and fucking dies, because that's gonna suck. So everyone have yourselves a good night, because I don't want to get infected.
Stay safe, everyone. Practice good hygiene, as you always should anyway.
Yeah, but now the news is telling you to.
Yeah, now the news is telling you to.
Now Dan Rather's saying you have to do it, so that's real shit. Is Dan Rather still alive? I don't fucking know.
And who's Dan Rather?
He was like a news anchor back in the day.
There he is. He's still alive. He's 88 years old.
Ha! Oh no, he's a prime victim for this.
Oh yeah. Anyone who's
Dan
too
Rather,
old.
don't get infected. I guess. Or do, you know, it's your
man.
choice, it's your life, your body. I can't tell you what to do.
All right, that's enough. I'm out of here, guys.
Yeah,
Take
it
care.
easy, boys.